You see the what's that? The 18U or 16U USA girls wilding. I'm not playing against my daughter when I'm like that. I'm pulling my daughter off the court.
Oh, nah, they was hitting them bitches.
You know,
The niggas killed them too.
like a girl being about 93. Oh, how y'all doing? This is episode 2 of the TBD podcast.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's just your bad fake. You man said. Oh, by the way. Nah, my name Devontae.
Battle rapper to my left.
Old man B.
I'm a middle child. My name is Anthony Collins.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy nice strolls on the beach, as the waves ripple under the moonlight.
My son Madonna.
Y'all know where to find him.
Yeah, you already know. Same name everywhere, or something similar.
Yo, so how's y'all week, man? Well, 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it was
How's y'all last 2 weeks?
It was cool.
How's y'all mental health? You know?
Good. Thank you for
I ain't
asking.
gonna lie, it was a good week. Good week. Good. Episode 1 was dope too. Got a lot of good feedback from it.
Thanks for all the support.
How was your week, man?
My week was cool, man. I was getting pissed off at work. Don't want to work, but I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
Man, you gotta follow my routine, my nigga. I could train you, man. Go in and don't do shit, bro. Don't do shit, bro. From seven to like 10, I'll probably do a little bit of work. After that, it's quiet. Man. You ain't gonna see me.
That's how it was.
After lunch is over.
That's how it was when I worked at Beth Israel. I'll come in at 7, I'll do all my work. First of all, I would clock in, take my daughter to school, then come back. Do a little work, and I'll come uptown to Harlem, get some chicken and waffles, then go back.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
I got another serious question for you guys, right?
Okay.
I think we need to let them know our pronouns, what we identify as and everything. You know, what's your pronoun, man? He, she, we.
He is I, and I am him.
What's your pronouns, man? It's your pronouns, bro.
He is me.
He
He is
is
he.
Man, that's crazy. I put pronouns up on the Instagram page. I think we identify as them and they.
I could be a nice little R&B group. Them.
Them and them.
Nah,
Them and
they.
they. Them and they. Them and they.
An R&B group name they, I think.
No, not they. They.
They?
Them and they. See, he Jamaican, so he gotta say them. Jamaican say them with everything.
Yeah, that mean I'm David Ruffin.
I'll be honest.
The group can't survive without me.
I was David Ruffin, you ain't got nothing.
You can't see me.
Yeah. Nah, my was alright though.
That's good. Family good?
Yeah, family alright. My sister went back to school. My mom was tight because she had to my sister had to take the shot, so my mom was beefing with everything. She like, I'm about to fight them. I'm still gonna be like
I wrote a letter.
She wrote a hefty letter too. Shit, let me get one of those for work.
Shout out to Luis De Jesus, aka Cameraman. And
Big
watch
Lou.
your mouth if you ain't us, cause he a black belt. So you want to tell you want to
Yeah. Nah, because we talked about it yesterday. And I be big on the basketball shit. But,
sports.
I can't really believe that there's 9 better point guards in the NBA than Westbrook. I can't.
So I can name 10 players.
I can't. The list they got Ben Simmons at 9.
Mm-hmm.
They got De'Aaron Fox at 8.
Mm-hmm.
They got who was that 7? Pull it up, because I sent it to you.
Yeah, it was USA Today.
Yeah, USA Today.
Shout out for that bad list.
Terrible list.
OD.
Oh, it was the USA Today list?
Yeah.
That nigga.
They put the top 22 point guards.
I thought it was ESPN.
They had Kyle Lowry like 17. All right, so
Drew Holiday was 7. That's who it was.
Disagree with Kyle Lowry being 17.
they had Ben Simmons at 9.
Look, Ben Simmons at 9.
De'Aaron Fox at 8. Drew Holiday at 7. I like Drew. John Moran at 6. Chris Paul at 5. Trae Young at 4. Then you had Kyrie at 3. Dame at 2. Steph at 1.
Now,
Me personally,
You say what the list is based on?
no. But they saying the best point guard. Now, me personally, I'm okay if you want to put Kyrie, Dame, and Steph ahead of Westbrook.
I'm okay with that.
Him and Kyrie, you can, but everybody else, nah, because everybody's problem is, oh, Westbrook turns the ball over a lot. Westbrook turned the ball over 4 times, but he averaged almost 12 assists. That's a 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. On the flip side, Steph Curry, the one that everybody praises, great player, averaged 5.8 assists and 3.5 turnovers. That's not even a 2-to-1 ratio. So how is he a better decision maker? And turnovers don't happen off just bad passes. I could throw a hoop and the dude mishandle it. They could draw a charge on me. I could try to save the ball. Anything happens.
Well, if you throw a hoop and the player doesn't catch it, it's your fault.
Not all the time.
It's always your fault.
Yeah, but it's not all the
Because
time.
that's your turnover.
Yeah.
If I throw you a hoop
And I miss it, that's your turnover.
no, hold on. If I throw you a hoop, right?
Or throw
And
your
you
ball.
catch it. You catch it, but like it's perfect. You catch it, but
If I catch it,
you fumble it. Like you catch it, but you can't
Because
you can't finish it. Because like how is that my fault?
it's gonna be your turnover.
That's
Yeah.
the same thing. Like if I
That's
throw
what
you a
I'm
pass.
saying. It's gonna be your
No,
turnover.
no. I get that, but that's why I say sometimes turnovers is funny when you look at it, because it's like if I dime
Because I
you,
never had possession of it.
if I dime you, right? Say we coming down and I dime you, and your hands is there and it bounce off your chest. That's my fault.
Do it too hard, pal.
That's my fault. You
Yeah,
know,
I
I
don't know
but-
I get what you're saying.
But nonetheless, though, no, only two.
you gotta have good hands.
But nonetheless,
sometimes.
only 2 point guards in the NBA in their top 22
average
average
under 3 points.
average under 3 turnovers. That's Kyrie and that's Chris Paul. Chris Paul is the purest point guard in the league. Kyrie is not passing the ball that much
Yeah.
for him to turn the ball over. But
That's what I said, guys.
but Kyrie's a great decision maker.
I would
Anyway.
have to see what the list is based
John
on.
Morant averaged four turnovers. Darren Fox averaged over 3. Now all these dudes are averaging over 3 turnovers, and nobody averaged double-digit assists but Westbrook. It's like you can't keep bashing that man. Him and Giannis plays harder than every other superstar. Kevin Durant, Paul George, and Bradley Beal all had their best individual season playing with who? Him.
They ain't really do much, yo.
What you mean? You didn't win a championship, okay?
They ain't do more than that, nigga.
You went to the championship with Kevin Durant, and you blew a 3-1 lead, and it wasn't only Westbrook. Kevin Durant was on that team.
Yeah, but the times he was the other teams, yeah, the players played good, but
What?
they didn't do much.
Only time he didn't have his usual numbers with James Harden, because James Harden is too ball dominant, and he's trying to defer.
What was the Wizards seed number last
I
year?
was gonna say, when was the last time the Wizards made the playoffs?
They made the playoffs last year?
Yes. They lost to Philly.
It was
Philly
the
first
playing game, but it is what it is.
No, they lost to Philly first round.
Yeah,
It wasn't a
that's what I'm
playing
saying.
game.
So
No,
it's
it wasn't
like,
playing. They lost to Philly first
They
game.
got swept, right?
No. They lost in 5 or 6.
but even though they made it to the playoffs, Westbrook averaged a triple double, and that's what's crazy. Everybody like, oh, he had a bad year. He averaged a triple double, bro.
Yep.
And I don't like
22, 12, and 12.
You know what I don't like? When people be like, oh, stats is overrated. And then they'll tell me, oh, but Chris Paul don't average this amount of turnovers. Bro, that's a stat.
Yep.
You can't tell me stats is
Everything-
overrated and then use stats in your defense.
Basketball is a stat.
People
Like,
are weird.
fact.
the sport of basketball is a stat. Everything about basketball is a stat.
People are weird, man. And
But
then
the shit with Westbrook, the triple double shit to people right now, that shit not impressive no more.
Like I said earlier, bro, his triple doubles, when he first did it, it was some zah. Like Gorilla Glue. When Gorilla Glue first came out, it was fire. Now his triple doubles is block work. You
Mhm.
feel me? It's the same. Like
It's
his triple
unappreciated
doubles
now.
is overlooked. It's good, but it ain't that shit.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
his 2020 is the fire. You got to do shit like that. He got to do outstanding shit like that.
Because they got used to it.
Because
And
they're
it's sad.
used to him. They're used to him having a triple. Yo, last year he had a bad year and he had 38 triple doubles.
With who?
Washington.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Westbrook.
the Houston season. The Houston season.
Nah, last year everybody's saying, "Oh, Westbrook had a bad year. His year wasn't that great." He had 38 triple
He
doubles.
averaged
You know,
22
it's-
points, 11 and 11.
It's crazy to say, and I didn't think it at first. The first time I heard it, he
He normalized it.
now he gotta let something go.
With what though?
He gotta let the rebounding go, or the passing. Like he gotta slow down a little bit, because it's not like right now it's him and one other person on the team that's doing good
Bradley Beal.
every year.
You gotta think about it though.
He does too much as a guard.
Because he was asked to do too much
I
when
was
Kevin
gonna
Durant
say,
got hurt, and then when
He
Kevin
was.
Durant left.
He was.
And you can't see. You
gotta know your team. You
But
gotta know the rest of your
it's
team.
easy to turn it up. It's hard to turn it down.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn to turn it down. Cause yo, if you playing with a big man that need these boards, like bro, stop jumping for the balls. Let me get the balls. Like this is what get me hot. Like I need to get up there, get it off the backboard.
But before
Screaming shit to get myself going.
But
If your little ass is grabbing all the rebounds and not letting me, you grabbing all the easy balls that I can just grab. And like I need to touch the ball to get hot a little bit.
How many big men have Russell Westbrook played with where he affected rebounding?
Few of them, bro.
Yeah.
Think about it. Westbrook has averaged the most rebounds on every team he's been on.
But I'm asking, but who? Because
Steven Adams don't average
he's
rebounds
not,
now.
I was about to say
But it's just
he's a big man,
just certain shit like yo.
because think about it. If you turn Westbrook down, he's not Westbrook. That's his game.
But let me explain
Like
something.
that's, and then you got to think about it
know how
when
to
he
play
get
with other
it.
players, bro.
But let me explain something to you now.
But who he don't know how to play with?
The center that he played with this year, Thomas Bryant, before he got hurt. Thomas Bryant was averaging 6 rebounds. He never averaged double-digit rebounds in his career. He only averaged 7 the most. So if you go to a team and your center's not rebounding, you have to help out.
Sometimes you need that feel. Sometimes a big man need to get the ball off the ball, and that passing out. Sometimes that shit it gets shit going.
But if you're a big man that don't average double-digit rebounds anyway, what am I taking away from? My thing is
You're
this.
taking away the feeling, bro.
You still can get your rebounds. I'm only getting 10, 11 rebounds.
You taking away the feeling though. That feeling.
But the other team is missing 30 to 40 shots a game.
Nah, bro. It's a different feeling, bro.
You got to think about it too. A lot of Westbrook rebounds is hustle rebounds.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So
So
it's like that's his game. You can't.
I'm not saying change it. It's just
I know what you're
turn
saying.
the notch down a little bit.
But
See, I
every team he's been on, he's been asked to do that.
Yes.
He's asked.
Because
On
he hasn't had a dominant big man.
He's never had a dominant. The most dominant big man he had is Serge Ibaka.
Capella, as far as rebounding.
Rebounding wise, but that's when Ibaka was Ibaka, when he was down there on the block.
But my thing
it's
is
like when he go to a team, this is the first year where I would say, everybody asks me how I feel about LA. I say I got to see what kind of Westbrook we get, because this is the first year I would say he would have to turn it down.
Honestly, I don't think Westbrook's the problem this year.
see my
You
thing.
know who I think the biggest problem would be this year?
LeBron.
Anthony Davis.
You gotta stay healthy.
Nah, it's not even that.
Yeah,
he got to know how to fit in with them.
Anthony Davis has to know how to find his role, and he has yet to find his role with LA. Think about it. When we got him the first year, LeBron was trying to push him to be you be that nigga. Let me chill. He couldn't become that nigga, so LeBron had to be LeBron.
I'm a defer. Hold on.
Because you're a Laker fan. Before we get back to Laker, I want to touch on something. I like your argument about what Westbrook should do, because everybody always say, oh, he turned the ball over too much. He turned the ball over. If you look at the pace of the NBA, everybody's turned the ball over 3 times. If he's turned the ball over 4 times a game, that's 1 turnover per quarter, right? But he's averaging damn near 12 assists, so that's 3 assists every quarter. I will take that from anybody, a 3-to-1 ratio.
My mom played get like 7 turnovers a game.
And then it's like,
It'll be nice.
and then it's like people that are bashing Westbrook are also turning a blind eye to the other dudes that are turning the ball over at a high rate.
But
Everybody turns the ball over at a high rate.
Westbrook, I don't think
James Harden was averaging 5 turnovers one year.
honestly, I don't think it's more so his
9
turnovers.
in the playoffs one year.
Yeah,
Remember when they had the Apple turnover?
yeah.
You know what it is? I don't think it's his turnovers. You know what it is?
It's
If you're not winning
It's
and you
pace.
chucking
Mm-hmm.
and missing shots, niggas hate you, bro. We seen it with Kobe, bro. We Kobe fans, bro. We seen it.
And that's another thing.
We seen it with him in LA. He taking too many shots and missing. Why you shoot?
That's another
But
thing.
when he take 100 shots and make the last one, niggas don't give a fuck.
That's another thing I was gonna bring up too. How they bash him for his shot selection when Kobe Bryant is a person that's on record as practicing bad shots.
Yeah, you supposed to practice.
He's missed the
bad
most shots in NBA history. That don't take away to me. That don't take away from his greatness, but
But he still got bashed.
but you diminish Westbrook for that.
Kobe got bashed for that. His whole career he got bashed for that, taking bad shots.
When he had Shaq. After that, they
Nah,
Shaq.
even without Shaq, he got bashed for it. Yo, he don't pass the ball. He don't, nigga.
Cause they even
But
try to
honestly,
give Kobe MVP when he didn't make the playoffs. Yeah.
If
People.
if Westbrook mindset is the same shit like Kobe had, like, yo, y'all niggas don't work as hard as me, so I'm not passing y'all the ball. I understand you. Take them shots, my nigga.
You gotta think where Westbrook came from. Westbrook has had to work. He has had to work harder than people most of the time. Then when he was in UCLA, he came off the bench for Darren Collison.
Now the craziest shit
And then he got drafted. Darren Collison was there like 9 years. But
when they talk about his when he went to his first showcase,
mm-hmm.
and nigga said he got there and that nigga name wasn't on the papers.
Mm-hmm.
He said, boy went PK in that shit. Wild out.
Wild, because y'all niggas.
What you mean? I think he said from LA to Chicago or some shit like that.
And then we praise Steph. Steph is quote unquote a point guard. This is what I hate seeing people on Facebook and stuff like, oh, Steph Curry has to move in the top 5 point guards of all time. Why? He's not a point guard. If Iverson's not a point guard, Steph Curry's not a point guard. You cannot be a point guard if you don't run the offense. When he won unanimous MVP, Draymond Green was running the offense. You are a point guard and you averaging less than 6 assists. And you running those screens getting the ball. You can't be a point guard and Reggie Miller at the same time. But he's a better point guard than Westbrook.
I think
I think the way the NBA is now is cool because like even Dame is a point guard, but he'll play off guard if he hot and let CJ run the one.
Yeah,
but he defers to CJ as well too.
It's different now. Like the league ain't really like there's no real positions.
Yeah,
see, this is what I was gonna ask you. Looking back, forget the last 30 years, right? If you are,
he only like 29.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about forget the history that you know about the NBA since Jordan been drafted. If you are the Portland Trail Blazers playing in the Western Conference,
it's gonna be hard for him to answer that.
If you forget Mike history, you don't know nothing about Jordan. If you're in the front office of the Portland Trail Blazers, you're playing in the Western Conference in the NBA where all the championship teams had great front court play and all the big men outlasted the wing players. You draft Jordan number 2 or you draft a big man, knowing that Hakeem went number 1 to another Western Conference team and Kareem was already in the Western Conference. You draft Jordan at 2 when you already got Drexler in his second year, about to be in his second year.
But he would have to know all the other players to
forget all the players. Knowing that you have an elite wing 2 guard already. Remember, back in the 80s, a small forward was like Larry Bird. You're rebounding and all that.
John went 3, right?
Huh?
John went 3rd, right?
Yeah, because they drafted Sam Bowie number 2.
That's why it wasn't a bad pick. It's just that Bowie was hurt.
You honestly take
Sam Bowie?
You take the best player, bro.
No.
You take the next best player.
Not there.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't. Because
Chicago? Who they had?
No, I'm not talking about the Bulls. I'm talking about Portland.
Portland already had a 2 guard. But we say that
Portland already had Drexler and
they drafted
Bowie,
right?
Huh? They drafted Bowie. Before that, the year before that, Ralph Sampson went number 1 in Houston. Now they got the best center again in college in Hakeem Olajuwon. You got to get something to combat that.
But look, that's why
Kareem was still there.
But that's why I'm gonna say it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to be like Portland shouldn't have drafted Mike because you could look at it like, all right, we're going to change basketball. Everybody's winning with big men. We're going to win with 2 guards. So it could always be that foxhole where somebody could say that and be combative to the big man thing because you could look at Houston and say, yo, Houston drafted 2 centers. They didn't need another center, but they did. Portland had Clyde Drexler. They didn't need another guard, so they drafted Sam Bowie. Yeah. But they could have drafted Mike and then probably took over the league.
You gotta also look at it at that
it's
time.
Always going to be the what if.
At that time, it was starting to change. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You had Magic, Bird.
Bird was a big man.
Bird is not a big man.
He's a 3. He's
not a big man.
But the 3 in the 80s was like more on the block.
He was 6'9".
He was 6'9".
He was a shooter.
He averaged 10 boards.
It was a change.
How many small forwards average 10 boards in the NBA right now?
It was a change in the.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you finish. I got you right now.
It was a changing of the position, bro. He was ball dominant, bro. It was switching over. Like you had Magic, you had Bird, you had Drexler.
Magic was an anomaly. He was a 6'9" point guard. All right, now
You had it.
now look,
change it, yo. So
neither Jordan.
You were going to more of those players, more of the ball handling players.
Neither Jordan and Drexler are both 6'6". Neither one of them are point guard skilled. They're both scorers from the wing. Neither one of them are big enough to play against the threes in the NBA in the 80s. Now, if you look at the threes right now, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are the 3 and the 2. They're the same player. You look at you look at Jason Tatum. You look at Jaylen Brown. Those are 2 and the 3, right? They're the same player. In the NBA now, the 2 and the 3 are the same player. But back then, the 3, you had to rebound a little more. Look at James Worthy.
But you got to think about it.
That was a whole different time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you don't take Jordan or you don't put Jordan or Drexler at the 3.
I'm gonna.
If Sam Bowie averaged 15 points and 11 rebounds, we don't have this conversation because Mike got 6 rings and Kareem and Hakeem only got 2. So why are we not saying Houston dumb for not selecting Mike when you already had the big man?
I said I have brought that up too, but what I was gonna say is with the you said something in your last trip to New York.
But
Yo, so you
neither one of them are point guard skills.
So you don't think if Joe would have went number 1
to Houston with Robert Sampson
and Hakeem would have went number 3 to Chicago, you don't think Hakeem might have 6 rings?
No.
Why not?
Because it was a different system. It was a different type of team.
You got to see different niggas all year, bro.
No. Because they won't draft the same way.
You got to see if those are the only 2 that change.
So you put Hakeem with Pippen in the same Bulls.
You put Hakeem.
But you might not get Pippen. Because remember, you gotta remember.
You gotta remember how
Pippen came after Mike.
Just say everything go the same. Everything go the same. Only thing that's changing is Hakeem and Mike.
Mike don't get 6 rings.
He don't get 6 rings on Houston.
Hakeem
might get them 6 rings on both sides of the East, bro.
I don't know.
But then you gotta
think through the East, bro.
You gotta think about. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to say you can't change things because Hakeem got drafted before Pippen. Like Mike, that draft class was before Pippen's.
Yeah.
So now, if Chicago have a different year, they might don't draft Pippen.
Yeah.
Pippen was a trade.
Who was the nice
Pippen got traded.
Who was the nice big man on the East while Mike was winning?
Nice big man on the East.
Patrick Ewing.
I'm talking about the 80s.
Or in the 80s, Kevin McHale.
Because if you look at the 80s,
it was Boston. Boston had all the big men.
Yes, and if you
so
look
you don't think Hakeem could have ran through them?
I don't know, because Pete.
Hakeem didn't win his ring till after his 7th year.
Because his second year,
he was on the West though.
But 86 he went to the finals and lost to Boston.
But the East was rocking on the East. The only team that was winning on the West was LA.
He lost to Boston in 5 games when he beat the Showtime
That's what I'm
Lakers.
saying. Boston was running shit.
But if you look at the 80s,
Boston and Detroit.
But if you look at the 80s, every team had a dominant big man that went to the championship. They had dominant front court. The Lakers won with 5 chips. I mean, they had Magic, but you still had Kareem Worthy in your front court. Kareem was Kareem. Kareem was still averaging like 20 and 10. You look at 76, you had Moses Malone.
Let me ask you.
You look at Boston, you had Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale.
I think Hakeem would have went to the chip way more times on the East than he did on the West.
But Pete, if the first time you got
you saying you had to go up against Magic, Worthy, and
But Boston, but he went against Boston in the series and lost 4-1. And Larry Bird averaged a triple-double in that finals.
Yeah, that's after going through the whole Western Conference.
But you're still playing against Robert Parrish, was a good defender.
Yo, if I gotta see it on the first round, second round, it's a different game.
And Detroit would have beat him up because he would have playing against Bill Laimbeer. He would have to get through that too. Because Detroit is the first team.
This is what I'm saying. It's hard to be
I'm sorry. One more thing.
Don't.
Detroit is the first team, and that after that run of all dominant big men, to be more so dominated by the backcourt.
Yes.
When they went in '89.
Yes.
Well, my fault, guys. Sorry.
No, I be saying it's kind of hard to like when you be like, don't change because it's like everything's not going to pan out. It's going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be different.
Niggas go get dying.
You know, I feel good.
But yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like it's hard. I don't know. You could also say they could have drafted Barkley, the power forward.
Remember I told you that?
Yep.
I said,
it's mad
they could have drafted Barkley.
It's mad ifs. You could have
They would have drafted Barkley. That would have been crazy.
They could have drafted Stockton for a point guard.
That would have been crazy.
Cause remember, Drexler first year, he didn't really play like that either. So you're gonna draft Jordan, you ain't even play.
Imagine Drexler and Barkley on the same team.
Or Drexler.
That shit before I was born.
Yeah, word. It's 80s talk.
I was in the sack at that time.
He was in Sacramento. Alright,
80s talk.
What the other thing you got put in the group chat you wanted to discuss?
the picture I put up on
The relationship.
relationships. Yo,
I had it.
my uncle told me some. He told me some real shit.
I know
one
the
time.
shit. It was relationship without arguments.
It's a relationship full of secrets.
Full of
Full of
secrets.
secrets.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle told me some real shit one time. He said, "Yo, if your girl don't go through your phone, she don't love you."
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I think it's more so she don't want to. Some girls just don't like. I don't want to.
I want to go put myself in it.
You don't want to look for
How
some.
many girls don't go through phones?
Huh?
How many girls don't go through phones?
Few, bro.
Few.
Few. It goes.
How many? For all the time you've been dating, you ever had a chick go through your phone?
Yeah.
For all the times you've been dating, you ever had a chick go through your phone? You got time. You got time. You're 29.
Niggas don't love me, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, chicks is going through your phone, bro. They going through your phone. They going through your shit, bro.
But I also had one that didn't. But
now, when you get married, that's a different, because y'all done been together for some time, but they're gonna go through your shit, bro. That's just how I feel like that.
As a man, you should never go through it on the phone.
I never went through no girlfriend.
I did it one time and learned my lesson.
I was gonna say, hold on, I'm lying. I did it one time, and I wish I never did it. But I did. I did it one time, and I shouldn't have did that shit.
And it wasn't even shorty.
I just seen the message. I was like, damn.
It was a joint like we went out, broke up, and then we were still talking heavy. Shorty that she live in your building. But we
My neighbor.
Nigga, we on the train. I was probably like 17, 18. Looked on her phone. Saw some shit, man. I was crying.
You said I was hurt.
Nigga,
I was hurt.
we supposed to be going downtown somewhere, nigga. I got off.
Next stop.
I got off at like 1:10, bro. Walked the whole Central Park. She just followed
Walk back to the crib.
You say walk
To the
out
block?
the whole Central Park, nigga.
This nigga's a movie, R&B
Crying,
movie.
nigga. Like I was hurt. From that day on, bro,
looking out the window.
I'm not looking through the phone, bro. I don't want to know. Like,
Yeah. We've all done it. I did it stupidly. Like I wasn't even trying to look for nothing. I forgot what the hell I was looking for. That's what the.
and the crazy shit. I think it was more so like some. I was trying to look, and she was like, "Hey, nigga, look." Like, go to my heart.
I was going to work. Right? And you know how you got that instinct? Yeah, my shit was fucked up after that. But you know when you I had that
putting up no
instinct.
fucking lights.
I had that instinct and shit, and the bag was right there, and the phone was like, that shit was just staring at me, and I'm like, man, fuck that, yo. She go through my shit, and I picked it up, I turned it on, scrolled up, scrolled down, put that shit down, went back in the room, started talking mad shit. I was late, all that, but that was the only time I ever did that
He
shit.
got to work. He was teary. I said, "Yo, I'm allergic to the
Who the
wire."
fuck is Mike?
Yo, I got to work.
He said, "I'm allergic to the wires."
You know what's funny though? Work be like, when I get to work, I be turning shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Work be getting me through my shit. Because I gotta be focused at work. If I fuck up, I'm gonna die, nigga.
Right.
I'm gonna get hurt. So it's like, I gotta be focused at work.
The worst thing is being in a relationship and the chick know you at work and she want to call you with some BS.
Yo, I hate that shit.
Yo, I'm at work.
I be at work. I be like, yo, I'm at work. Why you gotta do this, yo? We was home all night. We could have talked about this all night.
And why you gonna call me at 9:30 in the morning?
They hit you with that. I find it funny how.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
What? All right, go ahead.
I'm blocking you. If you want to ask your question, I hate that.
It's 9 in the morning. What happened?
That makes my stomach hurt. Can I ask you a question?
That was a couple of years into my job, right? I never forget this shit. I had a flip phone. And my girl at the time, she called me. We beefing. And I'm working. I'm wiring the kitchen. Yo, my boss is there. He's with us. And I'm arguing. I'm using the chipping gun. All that. We talking. And my boss is like, yo, I can't believe you wired the kitchen in 5 hours and you arguing with your girl on the phone. Like, how? Like, I've never seen that done. I said, nah, I'm gonna work, but I gotta handle this shit right here. We going through something right now.
Michael Jordan, electricity.
But my boss, he was cool with it because he was a nigga that he was talking the truth too. So he understood, like, yo, this nigga's going through something right now.
One thing I told myself all the time, I'm never going to be yelling into a phone at work or in public. There's been times like whoever I was
That
with at the
shit
time,
happen.
someone I was at the time just like really pissed me off. I go on the break and like, yo, what are you talking about? And then that just started molding me into the whole being a whole jerk about everything instead of showing any emotion. Like I'm mad as hell, but I'm not gonna show that because at the end of the day, that's what you want.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I get loud, bro. But it's
That's a Jamaican in you.
yeah, my voice like, and sometimes I'm not even.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
do
even think, huh?
You got like Jamaican accent?
Yeah, that should have come out. Yeah, like really?
Really
Like
ass.
if I'm around people that's talking it, yeah, that shit's gonna come out. But like if like I'm arguing,
So I remember
after some time that should have come out.
I
Like
remember, I think what grade was it? I think like 11th for 10th grade. It's some Jamaican girl. Like she used to always get tight in class, and like I actually thought accent on this shit.
nigga thought that shit was fire.
Nigga, nah,
Oh,
that was my homie, but it was just one day. I'm like, I'm a forward. Soon I'm like, I know she gonna get mad. As soon as she got mad, going on, yo, I'm like, yo, God, nigga do that too, God. She dumb tight. Dumb tight. Like, I me do that too, God. You not. She was sick.
But do y'all think no arguments constitutes secrets?
I don't believe in perfect relationships, bro.
Neither. I don't believe in cookie
I
cutter.
don't believe in that. It's like how?
No
But,
arguments.
but you don't have to argue. You can
I
disagree.
got you right now. Like, there's no. You can have a relationship with no arguments.
You got disagreements though, because you can't agree on everything.
That's what I'm saying. You can have a relationship with no arguments. Niggas, like, everybody think an argument is a disagreement. Nah, argument is us yelling and shit like that. We could have a relationship, we don't do that, but it's impossible to have a relationship with anybody, like friends, family, girl, co-workers, anybody in life without one disagreement.
Yeah.
You gotta have a debate. It's
Because
coming.
one of us is being fake.
Yeah, it's coming.
It can't be. Oh, I
We
like
can't
this.
all
I like
agree
it
on
too.
everything.
I like this. I like it too. First off rip, you meet me. I don't like women that smoke cigarettes, and I don't eat pork.
But that be where relationships mess up at, where it be certain people that think it like it has to be an argument. Like it'd be a dude or a female that's like, yo, it has to be an argument. So I'm gonna make this into an argument. I gotta yell, I gotta scream, it don't always gotta be that.
Sure.
Like me personally, I don't argue. And Joyce be like, yo, how you don't argue? Everything I argue. Like, that's not me, I don't argue. Like, tell them if I'm raising my voice, I'm also talking to my niggas about basketball, music and shit like that. It's shit that's not gonna fuck up our relationship.
Yeah.
If we talk about something that could really fuck up our relationship, I'm gonna talk calm and I'm gonna be clear because I'm not gonna yell at you. Because once we start yelling, we both get in defense mode and we start saying shit that we don't mean. I start talking about your mother, you start talking about my mother. I'll be like, you broke. You be like, nigga, your butt stink. All this type of crazy shit. When we don't need to be doing that. When we could have a discussion
without trashing each other.
Yeah,
Some dudes don't know how to do that. Some dudes don't know how to do that. They go for the jugular when you don't have to. But as far as like the relationship thing, I've been in relationships with women like, well, I'm going out. Cool. Or you just gonna let me go out? I can't let you. I don't have to give you permission for nothing. You're your own person. Oh, you don't care about me because you just said I could go out. I didn't tell you can or you can't. I said I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, it's like whatever you tell me, I'm gonna go by that. But if you lied, then we handle that. But I'm still not gonna argue. I'm like, all right, you lied, and we gonna have a discussion about that. But I'm never the type of dude that's calling you, yo, you at the club? Oh, you at your friend's house? Like if it takes you 20 minutes to get there, I'm not gonna call you in 19. Like, yo, you got there yet?
One thing
Because I don't want to. I'm not gonna be on your ass. I don't want nobody on my ass. If I feel like I'm monitored, I'm good. I don't want it.
One thing I do.
It's not love, man. That's controlling.
One thing that I don't really know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but like when my wife be like, "Babe, I'm going out." One, I already know the crowd that she's with. Everybody's like family. You feel me? So I don't call her.
Yeah.
It's like because I feel like if something go wrong, she gonna call me. They gonna call me and let me know. Now, on the flip side of it, should I call her? Maybe after an hour, like, yo, baby, good. I should, but then I feel like I'm not your dad.
Like you're checking on.
Yeah, I'm not your dad.
But what you could do is,
maybe when you get there,
yo, no, like let me know you got there safe.
let me know when you leaving.
Let me know you leaving, and if anything, or just let her know, like, yo, you already know if anything happened, hit me. Give it that because women want reassurance.
But here's the flip side of it. My girl, like,
even if
we do that to each other. Like, When we get in the crib, yo, I'm home. So when she begin to, wherever she goes, she be like, babe, I'm here. And no, like, I don't be in no stalking shit, but if I'm in the crib and I'm smoking, I'm on the brand. I'm on her story. She right, so it's like,
I know, but
why,
still,
why?
like it's a reassurance thing though. Like sometimes you gotta get them reassurance, like mentally, emotionally, stuff like that, support.
Yeah,
But
that's one thing I got a problem with, and I don't know how. Like, I can't be fake. Like you said, like the reinsurance. I can only way I can give it is by being myself, and it don't be enough sometimes.
and then being affectionate.
Like
You gotta
joints
have
be
enough
like,
affection,
yo,
right?
they want to, like you said, like they want to be called. They want, like, a lot of joints only know drama from like they past relationships, shit like that. So it's like, yo, if I'm not showing drama, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not like your ex that was pulling up to the club, yo, where she at? Like,
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck? Like, that's not me. Like, I
That's
trust
why.
you.
That's
Like,
why.
go ahead, do you? I'm a grown ass man. Like, you gonna come back? That's all I care is that you go there, you be safe, and you come back.
Yeah.
Go have fun. Like I know what happens at parties. Like you going to dance, you gonna do. I'm not gonna be that nigga that's like, yo,
I don't care about
you get dressed and you going out, you wanna have fun with your friends, yo, go party, go dance with niggas, just make sure you come home.
Yeah, I'm not the nigga that like, yo, sit in the corner. Don't even look nobody not. See, my thing is, with me, the issue with me, they've always said is that I don't call or text enough, period. Like me, my thing is I never want to hear that I'm calling or texting too much because I don't know how to turn it down. I know how to turn it up. So I'd rather hear I'm not doing it enough than I'm doing it too much because now it makes me feel like, damn,
So,
like I'm putting in effort.
yeah. And you taking it a different type of way.
Yeah, so I'll be on some like, oh, you going out, cool, have fun. You already know, son, go down, hit me.
See, and that's how. See, that's my thing. Wifey know that too. So it'd be like,
but
I'll be sitting there. She be getting dressed. I'll be like, babe, where you going? She'll tell me where she going. I'll be like, all right. Yo, you need a ride? You got money? That's it. Once she tell me she good from there, it's like, but that's my wife. But that's my wife.
But you
so
gotta
I'm supposed to make sure.
Your wife get the money.
But I'm supposed to make sure
John's
she's
gonna see
good.
this and they
Babe,
be
you
like,
going out?
Cause
yo, you good? You got some bread?
John's gonna see this and be like, yo, why you don't follow what your brother do?
But you know,
because you're not my wife.
But you know another thing.
Word up.
What you saying right now is true though. But one thing I can tell you, like, shout out to my old barber. What's up, B? He was like, I asked him like,
yo, don't disrespect B like that.
Uncle B, man.
Don't call him your old barber. Call him the barber.
No, because Black is my barber now.
Conflict.
Black is the barber now.
No, he's my
B
barber.
is the barber.
No, B is the barber. He's the owner. B.
All out here.
But the thing is,
growing up,
I asked him. I said, yo, you know, I asked him about getting married. I said, how do you
respect the history?
I said, how do you stay in a successful marriage? He said, never stop being boyfriend and girlfriend. It's basically never stop courting. And when he said that, I said, that makes a lot of sense because a lot of times, oh, I married you. You fall back. I ain't got to do nothing no more. And a lot of times we do that. We get comfortable. Men get comfortable and women get comfortable. You get too comfortable now and feel like the person feel like you don't care about them no more because ain't that same fire no more.
But that's been me since day one. That's what I'm saying. It's not something that I've been doing. This is who I am. Like I don't call or text. Like
so that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but you know what it is too. And shout out to my wife. She never gave me the reason for me to feel like I gotta be calling and texting her when she home. So that's another thing too. She never really made me feel like, yo, word, oh, I gotta call her cause she might be wild. Nah. And then her group of friends, like her selection of friends, like they good. It's just too comfortable. So yeah, I don't be calling her.
I know, but she still want that. I know that reassurance, but
she be like, yo, babe, why you don't call me? Bro?
You know he love you.
I be like, yo, babe, cause I know you good. If you're not good, you gonna call me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I be feeling like I just be telling her like, yo, I'm not your dad, bro. Like I'm not.
I don't know how to be overbearing. I don't know how to do that.
I'm not your dad.
For me, I think like my problem has been like I have never been that like I never been a phone nigga. Like I never been one of those that like I want to be on the phone all night. I want to text all day type shit. Like I'm the type of nigga, no bullshit. I get home and forget everything. Son. Like
that first hour I'm home is over.
I forget, bro. First hour I forget everything. Nigga, I like no bullshit. Like I have always had like routines from when I like from when I was a kid coming home from school to now. Like when I come home from work, I got a routine and it's set in a way where like I come home. Like right now, I come home First thing I do, I'm throwing 2 coals on the stove, cleaning my hookah out, lighting the hookah. I'm gonna give me a Dr. Pepper, sit on the bed. I'm gonna throw on whatever I was watching last night, whatever show I was watching, and that's my routine. And I'll forget about everything. I'll look through the phone, shit like that. And then like, say if I know like I gotta call this person at a certain time, that'll be part of my routine. So I'll be like, the journey get mad like, yo, why you didn't call me earlier? I'll put you in a time slot. So I can't tell them that, but it's like, yo, I'll put you in a time slot. So like, once that time comes around, man, you up around this time.
But that goes back to something you had said last week when you was like, yo, people need time to take that load off. So now if they know that, they don't ask you that. Because like me, my routine is I come home, you already know. I go, I get the tray, get my weed, do what I do, go in the shower, take a shower, come out. Monday through Thursday, I'm going to the gym. Yeah. Some Thursdays I don't hit the gym. Some Thursdays I do. Friday I'm not hitting the gym, but that's my routine. I come home, shower, smoke, I hit the gym.
My thing, I come home. If I'm going to the gym that day, I take everything up. I take everything out my bag or rip. I take my little bowl I took for lunch. I wash it out, whatever. I'm going to the gym. I get changed real quick and I go into the gym. If not, I sit, take everything, charge everything, and just relax. I'll probably watch something on YouTube. But the whole thing that you were saying, like, since you dead forget, my only thing in relationships, period. If I'm in a relationship with you or we're going to get serious, if you can go 24 hours without checking on me or responding to me, I'm good with you. Because everybody looks in their phone. You're on social media, your family's calling you, you look for the time, you're playing a game, whatever you're doing on your phone. If you're in a relationship and you can go 24 hours without speaking to that person, you're in a relationship with them.
I don't think that could happen. Yeah, that's.
But for me, it's weird.
Nah, you're not in a relationship, but if you're in a relationship, 24 hours is not going to go by without you talking to your girl.
You can't. Yeah, that's impossible. That's an argument. That's an argument.
Nah, ain't no argument. Oh, I just woke up. Go back to sleep. I'm good.
Now the thing is,
for us it's that simple. Yeah. But
for him,
it's not that simple.
We better have got locked up, or we better.
You gotta have some shit. You gotta have some shit.
Certain people, like for me, I would say like, yo, saying I ain't talked to you in 24 hours. If I text you a few times throughout the day, I talk to you.
No.
But listen,
you're right.
Some joints that be like, yo, that's not talking to me throughout the day. That's texting me. Nah. I gotta hear your voice, and like, for me, and then I get into the thing like,
send the voice note.
I'll say good morning in the morning. Mm-hmm. If I'm gonna call you later, I'm not talking to you throughout the day because then I have nothing to talk to you about at night.
Yes.
And then it'd be the joints that like, yo, they don't believe you don't have nothing to talk about.
You know one question.
That's what I said. I've never been a phony. I've never been like a good like random talker with women. Like I've never been able to like just like, yo, I'm not a Casanova type nigga like when it comes to talking to things. Like, I just do all the shit, talk to the joint. Like I know niggas like that. Like
tell all these lies.
Bro, it's certain niggas like I really wish they would make like an app that you could just hand your phone over like, yo, here, bro, just like this nigga talking to me like.
But what I was saying about
never been me, and if my thing is like I can only talk about my day. I'm not like with joints. It's hard to know what they want to talk about. So I'll be like, I don't really know after the day shit. Like we trying to find out what we're trying to talk about. Like I'm not a nigga that's big on game. Like I don't have a lot of games, so I sent in at a certain point. So I gotta save the few conversations I had.
See the thing I was saying about like not speaking for 24 hours. It's not literal speaking. Like just no contact in general. If we ain't contact each other in 24 hours, we call us up together. It's a problem. Now me like
24 hours too long, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
If we talk, if you want to join, and I hit you up in the morning.
And you don't hit me till the next morning?
I get up at 5, so I'm not gonna text nobody at 5 o'clock.
Because nobody's up like
this
us.
Nigga do that shit. You nigga, right in the group chat, mad early.
I be waking up and be like 17 messages.
I be dubbing. Like,
yo, bro, I be waking up.
My thoughts not even there.
But the funny thing is, my wake up after I eat a little breakfast, whatever, like 4 in the morning, it's niggas that was texting before they went to sleep in the group chat.
Text at 7, bro. But like I hit, like say I like by the time I get to work, that's when I'll probably send a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So if I send a good morning text at 7, yo, you better respond to me back
Before lunch?
9, 10, bro. Before lunch is noon.
Yeah. I
want your good morning text to simmer for a few hours so it can still be the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit me back at noon. I just woke up. Nah, you ain't just wake up.
That's a lie. And why are you just waking up? What
Nobody-
type of job you got?
Let me ask you a question though. Hold on, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate. You can't just say it's a lie, bro. Because it's people that wake up at 12 o'clock. Niggas is tired. You probably had a long
Do you work?
Booby.
Huh?
Do you work?
Booby.
If they work, they probably
I
woke
got you.
up
I
at
got you right
12.
now.
I'm not saying every day.
If we got off the phone at 8, 9, you like, oh man, I sleep, I'm about to go to sleep.
That's
You
different.
sleeping from 9:30?
No, but that's
to noon?
different.
In
You
my
giving me
head, if you
specifics.
slept that whole time, you didn't go to sleep when you got off the phone, or you didn't go to sleep within an hour or two.
No, but right now you just gave me specific
Who that
hours.
nigga you was with?
No, but look,
that's
right
going
now,
through my head.
you gave me
Do the
specific
math.
hours.
9 p.m. to 12.
But that's
noon.
specific hours. We could be on the phone till midnight, 1 in the morning. And then, hold on, and then I wake up, and then I send you a good morning text. If she don't wake up till 11:30, 12 o'clock, I can't just assume that she wasn't
You sleep
ignoring
12
me.
hours.
I can't
That's a
assume that.
vampire.
I just can't.
But I understand that too.
Because now check it. On the flip side, say we home, and we the one that gotta respond, and we dead ass sleep till 11:30, 12, and we text
I
that.
can't sleep till that late. I'm
But
up 5 in
I'm
the
just
morning
saying,
delayed.
it's gonna
different
be-
with Jones will hit you a random time when you randomly fall asleep.
Yeah, that too.
Like you have a joint hit you as soon as you get off of work. Like you get off, she like, all right, cool. The nigga got home at 5. I'ma hit him at 5:30. Niggas are dead. Get in the house, take all their shit off.
Clunk
Be out
the
by
couch.
5:15, nigga.
Hold on, but you got a routine. So now, if you home at 5 and she hit you at 5:30, your hookah just got lit.
Bro,
You just
bro,
took the coals
bro,
off the stove.
I done fell asleep with the hose, head of the bed, hose in the head.
Yo, nigga caught a fire in the crib.
Yo, when I first moved to my apartment, my routine was come home from work, drink some tea, chill in my room, drink some tea. You know how many times
Hey, yo,
I damn near
not for
burnt
nothing.
tea? Falling
Not
asleep.
for nothing, yo. Pig about to get all the Erica Badu joints. This nigga talking about drinking tea,
Nigga,
lighting incense.
This
Yeah.
time, nigga,
No
when I was
pork,
driving,
candles. Now, candles is my
when
shit.
I was driving back and
Candles
forth
is my
from work, nigga, I get home, park up, and be there, stuck on the phone, nigga. Sometimes I pass out, fall asleep. When I was driving back and forth for the car,
That shit, that shit caught me off
I
guard.
fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You said, I'm like, I forgot you started driving.
See, yeah, just like,
I had dirty too, man.
and another thing too, if you like, if I'm dealing with someone and I'm really into them, I'm gonna try my best not to make it look like formulaic or the same routine. Like I'm not gonna text you the same good type of good morning every morning. It may be a different way. I'm gonna look up different ways to say good morning because I don't want that shit to get old.
Yo,
My whole thing is,
That's some real Pisces shit.
Hey yo,
I be on that shit. I be on
y'all be
top-
going on the
top
corner.
of the morning.
Top 100 morning posts.
Yep, Grand Rising,
Yo, you know what I started doing, bro?
wakey, eggs and bakey. Huh?
Songs, nigga.
Yeah,
Songs?
Nigga.
I was looking at like certain songs.
Yo, you know how I got a drink back on the fucking
Your post you put up when you were staring at the rainy window,
chill.
looking at the city. He was looking over the city out the rainy window.
That's that word.
He looked like a Batman with a broken heart.
Now,
Pick was fire. I can't.
Pretty-
Pick was fire though.
pretty what is it? Pretty little lies. The J Cole,
Black?
Black.
Yeah.
When my son J Cole was singing in the song, bro, I was sending him texts out. And what he said,
That song is fire.
it's basically playing on like, yo, I know you had like problems in the past and shit like that. Just typed it out to the joint, yo. The joint love the song too. Typed it out, mixed a few words up, but it was still like basically the song. Sent it to her, bro. Right?
Somebody said we speak through songs.
Son, she like, she came pulled up. I couldn't help myself, son. Oh man, she like, yo, I really like what you text me and shit. I'm like, yo, you know where I got that from, right? She like, nah, weird. I'm like, yo, read it. She reading it. I'm like, nah, read it with a little bit of passion. She's like, this this shit sound mad familiar. Press play.
Yo,
I couldn't help it.
let me see what type of Pisces you are. You ever made a playlist for a chick?
Never. Playlist for her, like to center her?
No.
Or like to deal with my emotions?
No. Playlist like if
Like to deal with my...
you know, if y'all vibing or if y'all intimate.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, after talking about my ex on the last podcast, I was a little sensitive, bro. I had sweat.
You got the Gibby on.
Gibby on.
Me too.
Any song I heard that sound like some breakup shit, I threw it in there.
Tory Playboy, Tory Deceiving Eve. Woo. In that intro, I hope you find somebody more toxic than me. And y'all go through way more arguments than we did.
Yo,
That's
you ever
shit,
yo, you
son.
ever find it funny, like if you ever going through something with your girl or whoever you dealing with at the time?
There's a song for it?
Yo, always when y'all going through, y'all could be in the car going through something, song come on the radio, it's like, damn, why they playing this right now?
Nah, that Tory Lane, that Playboy Tory Lane, dude,
Yeah.
that's the shit.
You know what's funny?
You going through something, throw that on.
You know what's funny?
Next time you get in an argument with your show, you throw it on.
You know what? You know.
Y'all damn near married, so that shit not gonna last long. But you got to throw it on at that time.
Real quick. You know what got me mad about that? The doo-wop song, the song after doo-wop is only like
What song?
Long as Good Night. After the song, the shoot after the doo-wop song, the shooby doo. Like, you know how it splits. That song, he's wilding on you hear his pain. He got some hating song called Y'all Don't Look Right Together.
Y'all don't look right together.
He said might sound like hating.
Mine forever.
That's
my
short.
shit. What?
You can sound like this might sound
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
may sound like I'm hating, but I'm being honest.
I be trying to play it cool when it comes to like exes and shit.
It's hard.
But honestly, bro, if I saw like one of my exes with a joint that I still was feeling, I might pop on that nigga, son. Like, I mean, the pop on him would be petty, son.
Yo, I told wife I be saying that shit like, yo, if something was to happen and we break up, yo, you can't get with no next nigga. We jumping this nigga.
Oh, DJ
Facts.
Jumping. Like niggas,
First
if
of
I'm
all,
with
him
niggas.
and his mans can't get the plates, my nigga.
No.
This is what I said. I said, yo, I'm telling you, it's static.
It's
We
mad
jumping this
static,
nigga.
yo.
I'm telling you. She be like, babe, you wildin', you can't say that, yo. If we break up and I see you with another nigga, I'm beating him up. And if I can't, I'm gonna try my best to beat him up.
Fighting dirty.
Everything, garbage cans, all that, bro. I'm biting.
If I know she got another nigga, I'm gonna keep a little bit of pouch of salt, throw it right in his eye.
Bro, I told her, I be telling her that shit, yo.
And the blood sport?
Yo, I'm telling you, if we break up, I'm beating him up. Word up. She be like, yo, you violent, you can't say that.
Like we could.
If you see me with another chick walking down third,
You gonna feel away.
you gonna beat her up.
Yo,
You're not gonna be calm about it.
the crazy thing is, like us as men,
Yo,
we
no
have
bullshit. If you was walking down the third with another joint and you saw a wifey after y'all break up, you might be like, "Ah, this is my friend."
You're
I ain't
gonna
gonna
beat
lie.
your ass.
I ain't gonna lie. I would get scared. I don't know what I would do.
I don't know how to explain
Nigga
it.
might push you.
I might run in the store. What sneaker store right here?
Because
Step off to the left of
Because at the end of the day, you still want her. It's just things ain't work out. You see another chick, it look like you moved on. She here because you bugged out. You supposed to be here. Like honestly, we got all this pride and ego and shit like that, but when it comes to like a particular ex, it's like,
yo, you're not working with my wife, bro.
nah, that nigga ain't.
You know what I realized it was, bro?
She gonna be this.
No, don't talk about us. We got pride and ego and other, but we see a particular ex with a nigga. Nah,
You know what I figured out?
fam, go home.
You know what I figured out after this last relationship, bro? I ain't a player, bro. I don't like it's not that I don't like fucking smashing mad joints is cool, but that's just mad work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun and like there's no substance inside the sex. Like,
At all.
it just be sex.
I don't want to look into somebody's eyes and I barely know them. Like I noticed, like at one point before I got my last relationship, I was dealing with females and it was like, yo, this chick don't even know my last name. Only reason she know my last name because my last name is on all my social media. What's my mother's maiden name? What's my favorite food? Like, nah, you gotta go. And it's like, anybody, we can all get smashed random joints, but meaningless sex is whack, especially as you start getting older in age. It's like,
I used to call it pointless pussy.
yeah.
It's like
I'm saying
Because
because
it's like-
I'm trying to be PC.
Nah, I mean,
Like I'm trying not to curse.
Yeah, I mean, I got some Henny here. I got some whatever the fuck you drinking here.
I like no bullshit. Like recently now, bro. I like to lay up, bro.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit. The last drink I had over, bro. Nigga, I cuddled, bro.
Yo, that's one of the best things in the world.
She like, yo, you always just affectionate.
We Pisces, bro.
Like, yeah.
We like spooning.
Nah, I'm not always that affectionate. It's just, nigga, I missed it. Like, hold me, hold me.
Yo.
Like,
And then when you
hold
smash a
me.
man joints, you're not kissing him. I want to kiss somebody passionately.
You
not kissing me. Man.
niggas is kissing.
I'm kissing.
Not the way you want to.
Who?
So you kissing all of them like you in love? You're a better man than me.
Yo, I love it.
What? You bugging, nigga. I'm kissing you.
So that's a different kiss though. When it's somebody that you actually really
Listen.
feeling.
Yo, cause in my mouth, no bullshit. It might be bad advice, bro. If you suck me up, not eat your box, man, this is a free fall after that.
Yeah.
We got whatever we were supposed to get.
No, it ain't even about that. It's just like I don't want to.
I'm kissing you.
It ain't about like catching anything because I'm a proponent I'm a person that's big on paperwork, but I'm talking about kissing. I'm talking about kissing in the sense of like
It's not enough time.
I don't want to give people the idea that we're together and stuff like that because we're not. Because it's a certain type of woman I'm going to bring around my kid.
No,
my mom,
we
my
together
family.
for that moment.
Yeah, but still, like
I don't think a kiss.
You my girl. You
I
my
don't
girl.
know. It's a certain type of kiss. Now, this is how you could tell. Sometimes you can tell your partner is cheating by the way they kiss. The kiss is gonna be different. If they're gonna messing with somebody else, that person don't kiss like you. So you're gonna notice that y'all not in sync. You go right, she going right with you, and so you going. You know what I mean?
That's more of a, you deep. That's more of an in sync thing than like because you got when people have when it's certain joints that
fuck you been with.
You go this way, she go this way with you. Yo, I normally go this way, you go that way.
Yo, you usually put your lips up. Yo, what's going on?
She act like she don't know. She act like she don't know how to do the 3-man weave with you no more.
Who you with?
I mean, but I don't look at pick like a little regular height nigga. So he can kiss different ways, nigga. I would hit kissing usually the same way.
He's not that much taller than me.
Nah, I got you by like 2 or 3 inches, bro.
That shit is down, like
he kissed down.
But I don't be messing with nobody my height. Chicks be like 5'3".
Nah, you short, bro.
I'm 8 inches. I'm 9 inches, 8 to 9 inches taller than most females I do.
Pig be like, yo, 1, 2, 3, jump.
And that's weird too. Start dealing with a female that's like under 5'5", and now my daughter's like 5'3", 5'4". My daughter's my mom's height, and my little sister. It's like, yikes.
These kids is different, bro. Kids grow up different.
I don't know what they put on Uber Canuga and they food.
Short box, alright, man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I had a short drink. Oh man, that was the first drink that did shit like that. Split shit.
Wow. You wildin'. You got me spilling the cup. Nigga said the split.
Yo, but like you ever smash a joint and then hit your man's up like, yo, you try to tell him the story, I'm like, nah, you just gotta fuck her to know. Like,
They said you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. You ain't gonna know. I can't even explain it to you.
I can't tell you, bro. Like, she's wildin'.
And it's 2 types of chicks that you deal with in the world. 3. There's one that you show to your man like, yo, look what I got in the crib. There's one that you don't want to show because you might end up wifing it. There's one that nobody need to know I'm smashing this.
Yeah.
I don't mess with those.
Yo, everybody had a deuce before. I hate
Yo,
that.
come on.
No.
You played blackjack and got a deuce
it's
before.
different. You saying everybody had a deuce, but messing with a deuce
No.
and having a deuce is 2 different
But
things.
having a deuce, you still don't want to. When she come to the crib, you don't want niggas
That's what
to
I'm
see
saying. That's a deuce you messing with.
Yeah.
I had a deuce on some like, yo, all right, here, right now. Like this is only gonna happen one time. There's no conversation, no talking after this. I had that
said one
yes.
time. That's it.
Yeah, I never had a deuce that I was like talking to. No, hell no. I never had like
Nah, me neither.
a deuce that like we macking like yo.
Not macking.
No.
But if you got a deuce and you didn't
right
smash it on the first day, and she got to come to your crib. She got to come to the block.
Never had one.
Or you got some reliable like when it's.
Or reliables.
Yeah, every reliable ain't fire. That's what I'm saying.
I have some joints that's probably deuces now. From when I was a kid.
All your reliables is fire. You have nothing but fire going on.
That's what I'm saying. They probably deuces now.
No. We talking about the
No, I'm
time.
talking about at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. You better than us.
It wasn't deuces.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Well, I ain't gonna say dude.
Nicholson better, bro.
I said 5.
Nicholson better.
Yeah, a 5.
Yeah,
A 5.
I'm not
a
mad
4
at
5.
you. Yeah, 4 5. But
That's
that's
my thing was.
I think I got.
you had joints that. Alright, you had joints that you like. Damn, I really don't want niggas to see me walking around, or I really don't want niggas to know I'm hitting this. You had that, bro.
We all had that.
All of us had that.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but
the dyke joint I slide.
He had a dyke.
The dyke joint I slide.
She had the same haircut as you?
Nah,
they went to be together.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, B. Me first or second?
She had a regular
Did she
shit.
put your legs up during missionary?
Nah, the only shit
ETG.
ETG?
like you was kissing, starting it off and shit.
Shout out to the group chat.
I tried to pull her shit down. She was like, nah, nigga, I'll pull bitches' panties down. You're not about to pull my shit down.
Hey, see,
She
that's
had boxes
crazy.
on too?
Nah, she had panties on.
She had hands
That's
panties?
crazy.
Bro, sis is alright though.
She had hands with the joint hole in the
I ain't
front?
gonna lie, she that's the reason I look at Dyke different now, man.
Because ain't nobody getting in there.
Dykes be liking me, I don't give a fuck, man. Dykes like tall niggas.
We're not saying nothing about that, but
No, he look like LeBron. Get this. Fuck me, Dyke, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
a dyke that you be posting in the group chat is fire when she dressed up like a woman.
That's this John's sister.
Dude,
That's T Cooper's sister.
that's crazy.
Thick as shit, bro. Sis thick as shit.
Your bro sis is fire when she.
Yeah.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, though,
I be so weird. I'm like, yo.
That niggas don't judge me. The only reason I found out who she was because their brother had got drafted. So I'm looking for the dyke joint. The dyke joint page. I'm scrolling through the shit.
He got a fetish.
I'm scrolling through the shit. I'm like, that's a girl? Nah, them tattoos the same. It's thick as shit, bro.
Bro. And yo, we speak from men's point of view a lot. We're going to always speak from men's point of view because we're men. But a callback to the last episode, there's a lot of things that's our fault too. Like, we tell women not to get too attached when a dude is cheating, but sometimes a dude treats her like that's his wifey.
But that's what I was saying in the last episode. Niggas be fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 reasons. One of them is one of my sayings is funny, but there's 2 reasons. One, you treating every girl like your girl.
Mm-hmm.
2, you can't put the whole thing in. You can't do that,
You can't
bro.
do everything
You
you
can't
do.
slay every girl like you slaying. Like you can't give all of them. And it sounds funny to say it because you can't not perform well because if you don't perform well, your name is in the trash.
But you ain't got to
But
get
you
them
can't
40.
OD because if you can't leg up. How they say, how's the joint? Leg up,
Yeah.
hand on frontal. You feel me? Hand on neck. Feel me? And then why you acting weird to me? And then we look at them. You can't be.
So basically, you can't get them a triple double. You gotta get them like a little 22 and 22.
Because as dudes, we be wildin'.
Yeah, we do.
Because we take sex personal. Like that's our.
We don't ever want nobody
That's our
talking bad
report.
against
Yeah,
us.
that's our report card. Because if you think about it, a lot of relationships, right? If you don't perform good on that night, that's draft night. If you don't perform good that night, you might get another shot.
Yeah.
You might get another shot. Maybe.
Yeah.
If you don't perform on that second night, you out of here.
The only time you really get another shot if you come quick.
Yeah.
This is what I'm. That's
If
you
you
might get another
Or
shot.
if you have one of those moments where you can't get it up, you got the Slinky Dinky.
Yo, I'm being honest. That never. Yo.
If you give her 30 minutes.
Double time. Yo, that never happened to me. Yo.
Word.
Up?
That,
Slinky
yo, that
Dinky.
never. Yo. You know what it is? Yo, Pops. Hey, yo, Pops, rest in peace. All that cow foot and tripe, all that Dixie you had me drinking, the sea moss. Yo, Pops, thank you. Yo, that never happened to me.
I ain't have one of those on the first night.
Yo, that never happened to me.
son. No, I ain't have no Slinky Dinky.
Nah, but you know what it is?
Something has to happen specifically at my house before I leave out the house to go see a female for the first time. I'm not going to see a woman if I don't do a certain thing in my house before I leave. And no, I'm not talking about beating my meat.
Never, yo, that never happened to me.
What's the thing you do, my nigga?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't. Yeah,
alright.
like, you can't just. You can't just.
No bullshit. My gut tells me. If I don't take a shit before I go to the chick house,
Yo,
I'm not leaving the house.
I feel you.
I have to take a shit,
No,
and
I
that lets
feel
me know
that.
everything is gonna be great.
I feel that.
After you
I could understand that. I could understand
That'll
that.
let me know everything's gonna be
I
okay.
could understand that.
The only times I have had a bad experience, whether something on her side or it was just some weird stuff happened, I left out the house and I used the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom first.
I had it happen
Yo,
to
niggas
me.
in there like, yo, my stomach. I think
Yeah.
this shit ain't gonna be good.
And if I used the bathroom
I'm
before,
not
like,
gonna-
whew.
I think I had it twice, but I can
The
only...
Slinky Dinky?
Yeah, I can only remember
We should
one
name this
time.
episode Slinky Dinky.
Slinky dinky. Nigga said the slinky dinky.
Like,
Pause.
I was out with my mans.
Mad
We
pause.
out. He got his joint, talking to his joint friend and shit. My shit ready to go, rock solid.
Solid!
Yo,
Solid. We go
He was rock steady.
we go back to this spot. Shorty ain't want to give it up and shit. I'm not about to stay here all night trying to beg for no pussy. So I'm out, I'm leaving. See my other man's got some drinks on him. Tell them over here, where you at? Alright, bet, pull up. Pull up, we talking and shit. Bitch like, yo, they want beers and shit. I brought beers. I'm trying to get some ass.
now you try, yeah.
My shit was already like ready to go.
He was rock
He
steady.
was ready.
Nigga.
Body ready.
He was looking like a pit bull.
My shit, bro, came back, bro. He went in the back with his joint. I'm sitting here with his joint. My shit, get up, go down. Get up, go down. Get up, go down. So
Like a
hold it.
Slinky Dinky.
Niggas still getting tight.
Nigga say, we out of biz. Alright, got my go to the store. I ain't want to go to the store. I
But
went
you
to go
needed
the
to talk to
store.
yourself. Niggas start talking to
I went
yourself.
to go get the honey pack royal, bro.
Honey,
Bro, 2 of them joints, bro. Go. Shit still wouldn't go
I
up.
bet you had a headache.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, why my shit? Like, what's up with you, my nigga?
He said, what's up with
And
you?
mind you, this is a joint that I thought, like, yo, I went to back for a while.
Oh,
My shit would not get up, bro. At all, bro.
oh.
I'm writing it. I'm writing, boy, like, yo, he like, yo, you in there? I'm like, nah, son. Soldier.
You in there, I'm not.
My
That's
man,
hilarious.
my mans ain't trying to, like, pop up, nigga. Like,
He said he not with it today.
no good, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's not stepping up to the
tight,
plate.
bro. I tried eating it, all that, bro. My shit would not get up, bro. At all. Like, I'm trying to do everything. I'm like, it just wasn't working. Show you, like, yo, let me record it. No, hell no.
You try to hit it with the gummy bear.
Bro, I tried. You know, you try.
You
Hold
try.
the tip. Try to. It was not working. Nothing was working, bro. Nothing was working.
Yeah, the Slinky Dinky.
Yeah, the only thing about having this the slim joint that
The
I'm not
Slinky
really
Dinky.
the slinky thing I'm not really mad about is because I know I could have hit. Technically I got the pussy, but didn't get the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got.
It's not a win-win.
Recognize
it's not
all
a win-win.
the minor wins.
You know what it's tight about though? You know what happened when I got home?
I know what
I
happened.
said like this. Like ready to play. I'm like, oh, yo, nah, he gets nothing now. Like,
This don't listen to
You
you.
get
You always
nothing.
said the same
he
thing.
gets nothing now. Like you wild out, you
Nigga
disrespectful.
was rock steady. Rock steady.
Disrespectful. Yo, I thought my shit. Yo,
He
yo,
couldn't
son.
leave his room. He wouldn't disrespect everybody.
He couldn't sleep on the stomach or
Yeah.
nothing.
Son, I thought my shit. I thought, yo, no bullshit. I thought my shit was broke, bro. Before that, I thought my shit was broke. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you don't like. I'm like, yo, you don't like pussy no more. I thought my shit was broke.
My
shit
shit-
is not.
Oh, man.
I'm like, wow, bro, this ain't happening. This shit don't happen like
The
that.
word, the phrase of the day is Slinky Dinky.
Matter of fact, yo, the last time it happened, it was whiskey dick. I had whiskey dick. My shit wasn't getting up. I knew what it was. This time, I'm like, yo, bro, you had like 2 drinks, nigga. What you doing? Like,
Oh.
and you had Henny? Like,
Oh.
that shit. Ain't understand the assignment, nigga.
He ain't complete the objective.
Oh my God, son.
He said whiskey.
Oh God, son.
No, the next drink got it though.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Next
Yo.
drink got it. That's you got to
Nah.
pay back.
Yeah, you gotta
Yo,
take it
I
out
feel
on that.
bad though, like
Yo, that's never. Yo, I could say, yo.
Cause now she telling friends and shit
Never
like,
would, yo. That never happened.
oh,
to
this
me.
nigga, she talking shit and shit.
I want to ask you a question. Yeah, finish that when you finish. I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all ever mess with a joint like on your block or a joint that she know about you, and y'all gonna be cool, like y'all gonna see each other after this, or like y'all gonna something, and like she wanna fuck. You gotta perform well, because if you don't, your name is trash.
Yep.
Like you're forced to perform well. If you don't, your name is
The
trash.
spotlight is on you. That's somebody putting their cord in on the other side of the Street Fighter game.
It's done.
That's a challenger. Challenge?
You
You mess with the block.
gotta perform.
Because she gonna tell the people
She
that
gonna tell
y'all mutual
everybody.
friends.
She gonna tell everybody.
Yo, he was
Yo.
fast.
Hey yo.
Rabbit humping.
This nigga. This nigga. Why? I always ask this question.
You gonna make
Why?
me show you up like, how was I?
Okay. Why when a guy don't finish fast, it's a problem, right?
When the woman finishes,
Right.
it's no
Like if they do it, it's like, oh, you was good.
But why we can't say?
Why
you
we
was
can't
good?
say y'all was good? Like,
Who can't say they was good?
no, I mean, but that's not acceptable.
Yo, I don't know what happened. Like, yo,
Your
that's
voice, your voice
Yeah,
goes
that
from Barry
shit's
White to
crazy.
Elmo. You be like,
like, I think it was the anticipation. Like, oh man,
That's not acceptable though.
who said it's not?
They
You gotta
ain't
watch
like
that.
they tight.
You gotta watch boxing. You gotta clinch when you hurt. Your knees start shaking. You got to clinch.
Yo, you know when you feel it, you be like, damn, son. Yo, everybody gotta say that.
You be
Or you go,
wilding.
nah.
You be like,
You be wilding. You try to stop.
yeah.
You be like, all
You
right.
try to get,
After a while, he's like, fuck it.
You be like,
They be looking at you.
You be talking to yourself like, nah, I can't believe it. Not right now.
Wilding.
Come on, son.
It'd be a lot of times. It'd be mental with us. We'd be super anxious.
Yo,
Other times it'd be them. Like they
This
made
shit
it.
good.
A sound,
This shit good.
a sound they made.
Yo.
A little swivel with a hip. Like, and they don't understand it. It's like, yo.
A little
like, yo.
movement.
Yeah, I'm like,
A
yo.
little throwback.
Yo,
Shit's
yo, look,
crazy.
I wasn't expecting that haymaker. I went down.
Depending on, you can't do it every time. But if you going raw, no bullshit, I'll let it go. Let it go on the side or something, pull out one time,
And
eat it, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Soon as it go though, squeeze the extra shit out, hop right back in there because you don't want to go noodle.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
Mad time, bro.
You know what other dudes probably too? Pull out. Because when you don't pull out, you not getting back. You might not get back up because the whole purpose of like you,
It's over.
the whole purpose of that whole thing is like mating. Once you release it inside the body, you're done. Your body has no purpose of being up.
That inside splash ain't nothing like that inside splash.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
That's Dame. That's Dame.
yeah.
That's Dame on the step back against OKC.
Yeah,
no
facts.
bullshit.
40 feet.
The
nigga.
crazy shit you be having in your head, like, yo, I'm gonna let it go and keep going.
That shit is
Never
nah,
never work, bro.
The buzzer's
Good night, Irene.
You could let it,
Like you said,
like you
step
said,
at the buzzer.
yo, that's the crazy
I
shit.
mean, Dame at the buzzer.
You could step back and do it and go back in. But if you let go in, you not gonna keep going. Like, it's just so relaxing, son.
Yeah.
So relaxing. It's crazy. You think I have kids?
You got no kids.
As long as paying beats is $50, tripping.
Yeah, that's too much wild.
Nah. Yo, you know what? Had me thinking about the kid shit, and I really connected to it. Was the end of the KD and Draymond interview? When he had asked him, he was like, "Yo, you 30 something? You know, you ain't got no kids and stuff like that." And that shit had me thinking. I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm about to be 30. All my friends have kids. From every group, like my people I work with, niggas from the hood, my niggas from school. Everybody got kids." I'm the last, and like what he said really hit on the point. Was like, "Yo, that shit is not. It's not something to take lightly.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think a lot of people, no offense to y'all niggas, but like a lot of people take it lightly. Like that's a real spiritual bond. Like sex itself is a bond of the soul. And
Transfer
shit.
energy.
That's really a spiritual bond. Like we creating a whole new spirit together, and now like I gotta make sure the person I'm with, that I'm creating this whole new soul with, is the right person. Like even if we not gonna be together, I gotta make sure you're the right person
To raise a kid with.
to raise a kid with, to be with. Like, and I think a lot of people, like something I've been like really big on this shit is, and I tell everybody this, like, yo, you should watch who you have your first experiences with.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't do that. Like you may think, yo, I'm having good sex with this person, we having a good time. That's if he come with me, I'm gonna keep this kid, or if she get pregnant, I don't want her to get an abortion and all like that. Yo, sometimes, bro, you may need to do that because you don't know what's gonna happen down the line with this person.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't really vet this person out like that.
You don't know what the history their family got, mental health, their mental health.
It's not even about like that. It's just you don't know this person. Like this one person that like you don't know this person. Like, and you go through it with so many people. Like is dudes that's good dudes that's going through drama with their baby mamas over bullshit, over little petty shit. Like, oh, you can't see your kid, you can't do this, you can't do that. There's niggas that got baby moms that's just out the picture, that don't want to be good baby moms. It's just terrible parents. And like that's just my whole thing. Like I never like want to go through drama with somebody. Like I never want to have a reason not to see my kid. Like I don't want anything to be part of that. Like because I'm a nigga that grew up. Like I had my father in my life for a while, then my father left. And I don't want to have any type of reason to like not see my kid, not be in my kid's life. I don't want to. I'm not gonna argue with you to see be in my kid's life or anything like that.
But to shoot a little bill, a lot of times dudes gonna be in their kid's life and they be there for it because they're not worried about the kid, they worry about what the female doing.
They be like, yo, I'm not messing with the female. If the female not messing with me, I'm not messing with my kid.
Or they be like, what I'm taking my kid for, so she could go out with the next nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
That
Bro.
got
Take
nothing to
care
do
of
with
your
you,
kid.
bro. Just be with your kid.
And I'm only one step ahead of you because everybody we know got multiple kids. I got one, and that experience made me.
I'm trying to make it so sound good.
No, I'm not better than nobody, but it made it
One kid is enough. Nigga.
My experience made me think like.
But exactly, you had to have your kid to think about that now.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, do I?
Me,
like, I look at people like, would I have a kid with this person?
Me,
Or it's like, I don't want a kid, period. And
But
so it's a certain person that fits a certain mold because I know my kid got to be around you. I don't need you influencing my kid the wrong way.
But sometimes you can't.
That's a relationship in general.
Sometimes it's hard to sit here and say, yo, I'm not gonna have a kid with this person because you don't. They could change.
yeah, you don't know what's going on.
You don't know. So at the time you with the person, they could look like, yo, you know what? I want to have a family with this person. But then y'all make this family, and things happen, and then this person turns into a totally different person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to really sit there.
Oh yeah.
I have a question because what happened to marriage before having a kid? See how we put the cart before the horse.
But I'm
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
in general,
no,
yeah,
that's
what
but
you
yeah.
did, you did.
No, I'm saying about what I was saying in general was like I wasn't just saying like, oh, how the co-parenting situation. I was talking about how you are around my kid because you're gonna be in my kid's life for the rest of my kid's life because I don't plan on having another baby mother.
Hold up, though. If you're gonna, I'm saying, who's the person that you're talking about?
No, I'm
person,
saying-
the potential.
Yeah, potential. I'm like, we're gonna be together. So I got also.
But you should already know that before you even think about having a kid.
I'm looking at them off rip like that. Like, yo, how are
So
you around my kid?
you're gonna look at it and be like,
No,
I'm gonna be around my
I'm
kid.
not off rip or like the minute I meet them, but the whole time I'm getting to know them, I'm paying attention to certain things because I know that kids tend to go after or follow after somebody that's other than their parents because it's like a Santa Claus syndrome. Because you see your parents all the time, your parents gift you all the time, but we celebrate Santa Claus every year. Santa Claus gets cookies, cards, and behave, but your parents do everything throughout the year, and the kids don't do none of that for the parent.
All right, because what I'm hearing.
I'm not talking about a
No,
baby mom. I'm talking about somebody I'm gonna be with.
But the thing is, you're putting. Let me see if she's marriage material. You're putting a kid before that. The kid will come later, but you have to make sure.
No, I'm talking about my kid.
No,
No,
I'm,
but he's
I'm talking about it now because the way you're making it seem like that's what it's coming across. Because look, my two kids, my two oldest, was with a girl that I was with for X amount of years. She didn't want to marry me. That's why I left. Even though I should have been, I wasn't a believer then. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because I have a different.
That's when you had the dreads.
Huh?
That's when you had the
No, that
dreads.
was way before that.
Okay.
But that's the thing. You got to think about it. I was raised without a father. I know that I didn't want to be like my father was to me with my children. So it was hard for me to leave the situation because I didn't want to not be around them. So dudes who have 3, 4, 5 kids with different women's mothers, it's something in our culture that produces that.
Yeah.
Because marriage isn't pushed.
It's never.
Because it's like, if I get married, I could go live with her for 100 years.
I said that last podcast that girls are pushed to have somebody love them and for somebody to marry them. But growing up as a boy, they tell you as a kid, you must have all the girlfriends. We're not taught monogamy as young men.
No.
And like me, as far as a parent, my daughter was born when I was 24. I was born, my father was 24. My father did time and never missed anything with me. So what's my excuse if I got a clean record or I never been to jail for no extended period of time? What's my excuse? So if he can do all this stuff and make sure even to this day, he makes sure I'm good. I don't ask him for nothing. He's the greatest grandfather I can ask for. What's my excuse if I don't have none of the hardship that he went through? He didn't grow up with his father too much like that. He had his hardship growing up, and he made sure I never felt what he felt. And I'm gonna make sure my daughter feel what I felt plus more. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes don't look at it like that. People get selfish and they worry about the woman like, man, I could get a better woman. And it don't even be so much about that she's not a good mother. It's more so like they worry about what their friends think or they want to brag like, oh, look at the female I got. I think that's kind of corny to me. Like, you worry about how your friends think that your woman look or what your woman is into. If that person makes you happy, it shouldn't matter to your friends.
I don't give a fuck what my friends think.
Because I don't.
I'm be honest.
Me, your lady, me and you joking. I would never bring your lady to any joke. But if you had a chick that you don't care about, we'd joke about that. But if it's your woman, your baby mother, the person you're going to marry, the person you marry, that's off limits to me.
Nah, with me personally, that's why I said I think that's why I'm waiting so long, is because understand now we in a time where everybody don't want to get married, everybody not with the marriage thing. So my thing is the next best thing is I know if we having a kid, I got to deal with you for the rest of my life.
You shouldn't have the kid then. At the end of the day, because you're starting a broken home.
Yeah, but now I'm
and
saying
that's gonna affect the child regardless.
I want to me personally, I want to get married. I want to get married by 35. So with me, my whole thing is
make sure she's 21.
For me, my whole thing now is say if the kid does come first, I still have to make sure this person is somebody I want to be involved with the rest of my life.
So then you shouldn't even trying to bust off.
But that's why.
That's what I'm saying.
But look, that's why
things happen. So if
the
reason I say that is
go cut off one of your nuts
never
to stop the flow, and then get it reversed.
If I do have if say we do have a kid, this will more likely be the one that I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna be with
so you're gonna lease the car until you might think about buying it.
I'm gonna lease the car. Once the lease up, then I'm gonna keep that shit.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. It's hard.
Cause one thing. I work in a hospital, and one thing that's the saddest thing to see to me, and it hurts. It be old men, 60, 70,
and nobody's there.
Nobody there to pick them up from surgery. It's some old dude. This nigga's sister comes pick him up. Your wife not there, your kid not there. But then when I see the older dudes that come and their wife there, their kids there, their family is there for them. That's what I want. I don't want to hit my latter ages and not have nothing there. Even if I got my kids there, my kids still gotta go live their own life. Once your kid, all honesty, once your kids, they might be there in their 20s and still hang around, but once they hit their 30s, they gone. They ready to go figure their own shit out.
But you still gonna be in your parents' life. I don't agree with that term.
That's true.
No,
but
you
want. But he's talking about he want companionship, not just you take care of me because you feel obligated
now, right? You still talk to your moms probably every day and all that shit, but you still do your own thing.
But if my mom gets sick, everything's out the window.
Yeah, but
no, because I'm bringing up him using the hospital.
Yeah, but that's only that shit just give me in that mindset.
You're gonna do that, but still at some point you still have to tend to your family too.
Your mom can't call you because she bored and want you to come over. You're like, yo, I'm with my wife. I'm with my family right now. We doing things.
You get older and you get older.
You gotta live your life.
You get older and you gonna call your son and your daughter every day to come over and chill with you? No, you rather have your wife.
But I'm getting to this part. It's like when you see somebody in the hospital and they don't have family, you can't just be like, oh, nobody's there for them. Suppose his wife died.
Or probably he don't have no kids.
This one, suppose he never had kids.
But that's why
Suppose
he's saying,
That's what I'm saying.
saying.
This is what it triggers that emotion. Like, I need a family because
But you can have a family.
Because the way I look at
you
it,
can have a family without. And it sounds crazy, but you can have a family without being married.
you could, but I want that.
No, everybody wants that. But to sit there and say, I can't have a family because I'm not married.
I kind of disagree with you. Because
I want that. Like, I
let me
want
explain
that.
something to you.
I want that married family. Like,
I want to be
strong
married. I don't want to have.
married
No,
family,
but
bro.
Well, hold on. I don't.
Wanting and having is two
All
different
right,
things.
but
This is what I'm
if
telling
I'm going to
you.
be
I
with a
understand
woman,
everything
if
you're saying.
I'm going to be with a woman 10, 15 years, I'm marrying her.
No, but she did. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, wait, hold on. Hold on.
No, because there's dudes in 15-year relationships that's not marrying women.
But
It's only a piece
That's
of
what I'm saying.
paper.
I hear
That's
everything
nasty.
you're saying, but me personally,
But I'm not
I
talking about.
want that marriage.
No,
shit.
I want
that
to get married.
family shit.
No,
You're getting married.
I'm getting
I
married.
want.
You
That's
creased
what I'm
in
saying.
90s already.
I want to get married and all that. But what I'm saying
You
is,
don't marry my man, we won't.
no. What I'm saying is the perception that people saying, oh well, if you don't get married, you can't have a family. That's not true. That's
you could
not
have
true.
a family.
But it's not.
It's not the same.
It's not the
bro.
same.
How?
Let me explain something to you. Look, like he said, he work in the hospital. You go into your girl going into labor. It's your regular girlfriend. You're not even engaged to her. How you think they're gonna treat her? It's like, oh, my boyfriend's in the waiting room, as opposed to my husband's or my fiance's in the waiting room. They're gonna do it.
Yo,
They're
I don't
gonna
want
move a little
I don't want
different.
to be nobody's special friend on the obituary, bro.
Yeah, that's another thing. Oh,
But there's people.
survive by
There's people
long
that's
time.
together. There's people that's together 30 years
That's
and
nasty.
they just don't get married because
Why?
some people look at it as a piece of paper.
All right,
Nah, I feel you.
all right. Can I ask you a question?
Huh?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. If it's just it's just a piece of paper. If it's an insignificant piece of paper, why not just do it?
Because now you have certain things where people look at things as if I'm doing as men.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, if something happens in a relationship and we gotta get split up, I gotta give you half. A lot of people don't want to go through that. A lot of people don't want to go through the divorce process, and it's not only men; it's women. A lot of people just hold on.
Right,
A lot of people just don't want to deal with the divorce process, so they stay together. I don't know plenty of people doing it. I know few. This is why I said 30 years, because I know a couple that's been together 30 years, bro. 30 years. And they're a better family than married couples.
But let me explain.
Getting married, I could get married to you right now, and I could divorce you in a year. And you just thought that this person you married was the person you was going to be with for the rest of your life.
Can I ask you a question?
So to say that you have to get married to have a family,
I don't
believe
think
it.
I think you should. But I want that. But let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
that's something that we all
But
want,
you know, you don't
I
have
don't want to lose what I'm about to say. You said 30 years and stuff like that, right? Like people say it's just a piece of paper. Why not just do it? Like, see, a lot of things, men, we don't get married as soon as the women want to get married, because women know they want to marry as sooner than us, because they think more of the pageantry and the whole celebration. We think more of like, is this the person I'm going to stay with for the rest of my life? Which is why when we're about to get married.
Hold up. Playboy. I know what I want my wedding to look like.
Yeah, I want my shit fire.
My shit gonna be
I
extravagant.
want to have a fire wedding.
But wait. You mishearing me. You
I be
mishearing
on
me.
all the wedding pages.
You mishearing me.
My nigga.
We want to fly dope wedding.
My
Everybody
wife
involved.
can't
I
fit it.
want like 100 to 200 people there. Whatever. I'm saying
1,000.
they don't think.
I want doves.
They think only that. They don't think
Doves and
is this the
butterflies.
person that I can see myself with this person that much longer.
They
You know what
throwing
I'm saying?
lotus flowers at us.
For real.
Barry Manilow singing in the back.
I know when
All that fly shit.
I know when I was buying and
I'm on the routine.
y'all was there, y'all, because I spoke to all y'all. But when I was buying the ring, like there was no question. Like that's what I'm like.
Shut
the
up.
questioning of saying like, yo, this is the person I'm gonna be with. I already had that talk with myself. I'm not gonna be at the altar asking myself, yo, is this person the person I want to be? No, I already asked myself that. That's the question that should already be answered.
Now we told you that was gonna be your wife after we ate the first oxtail, man.
Word. I missed out, and I heard everybody talking about. I was like, yo, see me.
Yeah, you missed out for
me,
like 2 years.
Yeah, cause me being
You
an
missed out
introvert.
for like 2 years.
Me being an introvert.
You know how
Being in the house, don't want to go
we
nowhere.
hanging one day, nigga.
And y'all live right there from me.
Aaron talking about it. He like, yo, unlimited oxtail. I'm like, get the fuck out my face. Man. Ain't no such thing as unlimited oxtail, nigga. It's probably 2 weekends past. Nigga, hit me up. Yo, pull up. Unlimited oxtails.
Yo, I brought my first plate.
Can
I called him while I was eating. I said, yo, look, I FaceTimed him. I said, yo, tell her thank you. Because she hooked me up, too. She gave me a little extra. I was like, oh,
I think it was
God.
the Lakers season opener, too.
Yeah, that was the year. That's when
Y'all
Son
come
broke
through
his
that night.
ankle. That's when Gordon Hayward broke his
That's when we come through that night,
Yeah,
too.
we told you pull up. You ain't
I
come.
was in the house being an introvert.
Everybody. Yo, oxtails to go, bro.
OD, big play.
When the next fight?
Vontae called me. He was like, yo, you gotta marry her, son. Whatever you do, yo. Funny shit. Yo, we had a Barclays game, right? So I don't remember. I don't know what I was talking about. But it just sounded like I said. It sounded like I was talking about another girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Vontae was like, yo, my nigga, what you doing?
I was there.
Yeah, he was like, yo, my nigga, what
He
you
was trying to play.
Yeah, he was like, my nigga, what
Like
you doing?
he was gonna bring another joint. I'm like, nah, you
So
fucking
he's not bringing nobody
nothing. You're not
around me.
nothing. Nah, you bugging. You're not messing up my plate. I'm like, yo,
flaming
bro,
shorty.
your plate? Your plate?
Nah, that's the sis. That's the sis. No bullshit. That's the sis. Like,
I be telling her too.
Some of my niggas got girls that like, yo, that's the sis. Like,
excuse me. How soon did you know that you wanted to marry your wife?
Which one?
Your current wife.
Not long. Well, the first one I should have never married. All the signs were there. One of my best men at my wedding, his wife told me I'm married, and that was her friend. That joint cost me $12,000. Not in a wedding. I was
The divorce?
whatever support.
Spousal?
But it was worth it. It was worth it. The 12 grand was worth it.
That was the best 12 grand.
What? Best ever. But when y'all said about money that you spend on a wedding, I'm not big on that. Only because you better have, as much as you're spending, you better have that money in the bank. Because what you gonna do? You gonna go back to your apartment? My daughter spent $22,000 on hers in DR, and
I think you should do what you can.
that's the thing.
But
it's great.
make it
It's great
extravagant.
that what you said, how you're looking for that.
I want that.
You don't see men
No, I want
like
that.
that.
I grew up with that. Like my mom was married to my step pops. My grandmother's married to her husband, and that's just like that's always what I seen. Like marriage, love. I like that shit. Like I'm not one of them niggas out here. Like I'm not trying to compete. Like I
don't need to have more women than you.
I ain't trying to be fruitful,
bro.
Like I know the Bible say be fruitful, but I ain't trying to wild out on a whole bunch of joints and all that. Like that shit, it's not fun to me, son. It's not like
you reach the age
because you don't have an ego,
and you reach the age of
your
like
ego. Your ego is not that. And yo, most of the, and it's crazy, but most of the men, and I don't want to sound like I'm bashing, but maybe I could be wrong. But this is how I feel about it. A lot of men that like seek that love from multiple women and shit like that. I feel like they wasn't loved by their mom.
That's true.
Yeah, my mom always loved the shit out of me.
But
That's what you feel like.
another thing too is like
I could be wrong.
But
I don't know.
another thing I asked, when does it get old? If you've been
Yeah,
smashing joints since you was 14 and you 32 years old, when does it get old? Like, you're not tired of that? You don't want just one person?
It gotta get boring.
What do you, like my thing is, what do you seeking different? Everything is the same after 20 years.
For me, it's just too much. Like,
I'm not trying to juggle a bunch of people. I'd rather one person.
Like that shit is tough for me to juggle
I'd rather one person.
joints.
Well, when you're younger, it's fun.
Yeah, that's what I said. As you
fun.
get to late 20s, 30 years, again.
It's like Pokemon, bro. I'm gonna catch them all.
Yeah.
And
then you compete with your man.
I want all of them. Like,
but when you in your 30s and you trying to establish life, it's like that shit hard, bro.
But now hitting the later age, where like I know, like I'm not trying to go out every night. I'm not trying to waste money on multiple different joints every night. Like
it's been days I've been sick as hell by myself. Like,
and then now we've reaching the age where it's like, yo,
especially when the COVID girl left you.
When we talking to joints, we're not talking just like any old regular joint that's just like, yo, I want to pull up. Like, Yeah, you got some of them that's doing that, but the majority of the joints that we talking to is joints that like, yo, I want to go out for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
I can't spend $200 every night. Like,
On 3 different women.
like,
Nah, I can't afford that.
You have to get a job. Like
Even
that.
if I could afford it, I can't afford it because at the end of the day, while I'm doing $200 dinners with 3 different women, what about my child?
What the hell you eating?
No, we just threw a number out there.
yeah,
But there's places that
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
But check this out. Look what in Proverbs 18:22 say. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So,
I want favor from the Lord.
so you know, this is something that was from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's what God wanted for men. Now, of course, we sinful creatures that we are, we're gonna go try to satisfy our flesh, like we were saying when you're younger.
And,
You know,
and when you find that person that you want, it's okay to look.
Nah, one
If
thing,
you're telling your girl, your wife that someone walked by and you didn't look at no woman the whole day, you're lying.
that's a lie.
We all look.
it depends how you look because
You gonna look. You gonna check it out like.
Like one thing I could say, like it's not.
That don't mean you want it,
It's not satisfying. It's not the same for everybody. Like some people hit that satisfaction age at a different time.
right?
Some
Like-
people never get it.
Like me
Because
personally,
they trying to keep up with something.
like
That's
I
not
could,
important.
like there's dudes that they hit it at a young age. They hit it at 21, 22. Dudes that hit it at 25. Dudes that hit it at 30. Dudes 35, 45, 50. It's just always a different age for somebody. For me, I think I'm nearing that age. Like I think I've been at that age for a
Yo.
while.
I remember when he was like 27, I told him, bro, when you get like 30, you don't want to settle down, bro. I'm
I've
telling
been wanting this, no bullshit. I've been wanting to settle down for the longest. Like that's
you, bro.
I'm
I don't know
You
what
might
it
want
is.
us, yo.
nah.
What y'all talking
I think it's more so me.
But now you see what you said about it's okay to look. Depends what you're looking at. Because I'm gonna give you another scripture because that's what I can go by. Matthew
Yeah.
5:28, right? Says, "But I say to you, everyone who looks at a woman with lustful intention has already committed adultery with her in his heart."
Okay.
So what the heck are you looking
Can I
at?
ask you a
I'm
question?
just saying, if you see the chick with the big behind,
Uh-huh.
which trying to check out what pants she got so you can buy her?
It's just a natural reaction. Look,
It's not
I
a-
mean,
no,
look,
it's
I
not
mean,
a-
you want
I
it,
got
though.
something for that.
If I'm with my woman, I'm not gonna look though.
For
Of
me,
course.
and I know you
Oh, she
could
might
probably
say
relate
look.
to this too because you're a photographer. Me, I like the drawing shit. So as an artist, to me, the most beautiful art is the woman. A woman's body is the most beautiful art.
That's the most beautiful thing on earth.
There's a lot of times I'm looking at it and I'm admiring the beauty of
Right.
it. I mean, there's a lot of joints that I be looking. I don't want to hit.
Right.
I admire it. I admire your beauty. Like I admire the symmetry of your face. I admire the heart shape your butt make, your titties. Like I admire that.
But
Don't
you
mean
see
I want to go.
handsome seal,
Yeah.
quote, air quotes, and they're gonna look
Come
at her
here,
like
some
that.
seal because the birds in my
Like
face.
I got an older dude.
No, but I don't be looking
that
like
I
I
be
want
driving
nobody.
with, and like it be any joint. Like, I don't give a fuck what joint it is, bro.
Look at that.
He stop, yo, D, look at that. I'm like, yo, bro, she trash. But it's like every joint he see, he
My
wants.
barber's like, he'll
Like-
stop cutting your hair to go run out.
Yeah, like,
You know,
I'm
and
cool.
that brings me to this too. You know what, dude, I don't like when you go out. Like, say we all going out for drinks. What the joints at, dude? Like, yo, you're not gonna get a joint every time you go out. Sometimes we can just chill as guys and drink and watch the game. You don't have to bring a chick home or try to bag a chick. Let it happen. Like you
those
you
be the
trying
dudes,
to
those
her.
be the dudes that never leave with one.
Yeah, don't be a dude that don't really get
I
the
love
girls.
them though. You said you don't like them. I love them because as a single man, when I'm out and like I'm not the dude that's going out like
The
I'm
thirsty
not the hunter.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga the hunter. He gonna hunt. He gonna find a group of friends and bring them
towards
back.
you.
They not gonna like him.
They gonna like getting with you.
I got all the jokes now. I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm most of the
Quiet
time
guy.
I'm the tallest
Quiet
one
guy.
out there. I'm a
You lit.
calm. I'm gonna get something out the pack. Like I'm gonna get something out the pack.
And then you can even throw oops. Remember when we was at the spot, I threw the oop and got this nigga to lap dance? When we was in the hookah bar, I got this nigga to
Oh yeah.
yeah, like, you know, sometimes it ain't even for you. Sometimes you use your whatever to get somebody else something. Cause I'm good, man.
I'm definitely like right now. I'm more so on like I want to find somebody to spend the rest of my life with, somebody to travel with, somebody to build a family with, build everything with. Like I don't.
Well, tell the viewers your name, phone number,
Nah, you know how to farm.
Yo, name is Devontae.
For
He's
me,
a Pisces.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I do have to do.
He likes
is
art.
I think I do have to travel more because I don't know if the person I'm supposed to be with is within this tri-state area. They might be in Atlanta. They might be
Costa Rica.
Yeah, they could be anywhere. Like I don't.
DR.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. They only wanted that blue passport.
DR seem like that's where I'm going to be fruitful.
You're gonna be fruitful in DR.
They're like, you know, a lot of dudes won't admit it, but a lot of dudes just, they'd be okay if they found that one person.
Bro, I always been.
And a lot of dudes are in a relationship with somebody that's not their person, but it's comfortable, so that's why they're cheating.
I love hard, bro. I've been loving hard since I was a kid, bro. Like every girlfriend I had, bro, I swear to God, that was gonna be my wife.
Yeah, you go through that shit.
That's
And you gotta remember, society it doesn't push that.
Yeah.
They push that, multiple partners.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But you know, like,
I think that's something that need to be
like for myself.
That need to be.
I want something special, and also I want to show the two younger ladies that look up to me, or younger ladies in my family, like, yo, a man loves you. He's gonna show you he loves you. He's gonna put you in that position. Like, even like, you say everybody don't believe in marriage, whatever, but he's gonna show you that you're the only one. There ain't no main one, ain't no number one. There's an only one. Like,
You could be married and she not be the only one.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So what are you showing her?
No,
By getting married?
No, I'm not. I'm saying me. Like,
I know. That's why when I be having these open conversations, that's why it'd be hard to just be like me because I can't do that. We're talking broad.
If we talking realistic, I would say that it's more so being true in your relationship because we all know there's different religions, different beliefs, and everything like that. There's some people that in their religion or their belief, it can be more than one wife, but it's more so being truthful.
But the funny thing is,
so like if I'm in a relationship with a girl, if I'm in a relationship with two girls and they both know about each other, and we're building this family together in whatever religion that is, like that's cool, that's understandable. Like,
Can I interject real quick? People use that and try to play off that, but if you're going to follow that religion, you have to also understand that for you to have you only can have as many wives as you can support individually.
This is what you don't really have to go into that because we're talking about that religion. So if we're talking about that religion, those people in that religion know that. So that's saying like, yo, this is not a religion. This is not a lifestyle that involves just one wife. They involve multiple. So you already know in your religion what it takes to sustain this marriage, sustain this relationship. There's others that don't, like it's just one wife, it's two wives, you can have 25 wives as long as you follow everything in that relationship. Now it's different if I'm a regular, like if I'm a Christian man and we believe in monogamy. So I got my one wife and then we married, but I'm still doing my thing on the side. That's a whole different thing. That's disloyal. So I like now I see it now. Like a lot of people are getting married and proposing and shit like that for Instagram, for a few likes, or like y'all fucked up. So let me
propose.
Let me propose to her to make everything right.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
but you know what's crazy?
I publicly embarrassed her, so let me publicly show her she's the main one.
With that, we're like Islam, for instance, right? You can have, I think, up to 4. It's crazy because I'm not one of those, not politically correct, and that whole
like you can do everything. You can give a person the world, and if you don't bring them the moon, they're going to complain about that because they're just not happy with themselves. No matter what you do, there's some people that you can help them out of a space that was making them unhappy, and they found their happiness, and now they're happy together. But there's also people that you can do everything they asked for, do everything that they always said that they wanted, and then they still having issues with you and still walk around unhappy because they're still not happy with themselves because they're not the one doing it for themselves. So it's
I think it's more so like you, as a person, you gotta know what makes you happy before you able to get happy. You gotta know what makes you happy, know what's gonna make you happy. Because I think a lot of people like you may think that what you don't have, once you get it, is gonna make you happy. Like you may be a person like, yo, once I get this X amount of dollars, once I get this house, once I get this car, once I get this clothes, once I get this person, I'm gonna be happy. And those things might not be the things that make you happy. It may be the person that makes you happy. It may be your traveling. Maybe just is a comfortability, man. Is everything to make you happy. Like
Sometimes,
it's like the people that say like, yo, money can't buy happiness, and that's a true. Money can buy you things that make you happy or like fulfill certain like needs, but for some people like that shit don't make happiness. Like you can have $1 billion and still not be happy.
but depressed. You know, there's some things you
you
can
have
say.
good times, but you won't be happy.
But if traveling makes you happy, you need money to travel.
Right.
So money does make you happy because without the money, you ain't traveling.
But nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
No. I'm saying for people.
Yeah, but
Like there's people out there that say, yo, if I travel the world, that's gonna make me happy. So you need money to travel the world.
but like it's more so like you may be like, yo, the money, like you get the money, but say you get the money and you're not able to travel.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying
Or,
for people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing with you or nothing.
Yeah,
It's
y'all
like,
both right because
there's my whole thing is like, yo, you need to find out what makes you happy. So it's like, yo, you may be going through your sad times and you like, yo, I need a person to make me happy. You get this person that you may love, you may want to spend time with, but they don't fulfill that happiness you need.
you know what that's called.
They don't fill that void.
That's called. You can get what you want, but that don't mean you gonna want what you get. Like, I need a person, and you gotta get a person that's not for you.
You gotta know,
but
exactly,
you got a person.
You gotta know exactly what makes you happy.
You gotta pray on it.
I'm gonna be. It's
like for me, I figured that out. Like I thought when I wasn't getting bitches, I thought when I started getting bitches, getting a lot of joints and shit like that, that'd make me happy. It didn't. It was something I didn't want. I realized that like, nah, I thought it made me happy because I see, yo, my mans out there getting a bunch of hoes, my other mans out there. When it started happening to me, I got 2-3 girls hitting me up. I'm like, I really don't want to chill with none of y'all. I want to lay up with something that I know and be comfortable and laugh and joke. That makes me happy. The other shit may feel may fill a void for a moment, but
we get confused with what we want and what we need.
Confused.
And what we think we want, because based on what everybody else and what society is showing us on social media.
Because you could have a guy that meets a dirty van chick, and he'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna talk to her because if I bring her to the block, niggas gonna clown me. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. In general, yo, it might be, but this is what I'm saying. It's guys out there. We have friends out there that will do that.
That base what they're doing.
That will say, yo, I'm not going to deal with this chick because she looked like this, and if I bring her to the block, niggas is going to snap on her. That might be what you need. That might be the person that changed your life.
That's a fact.
But you're judging her because she got a pair of dirty Vans or some shit like that.
Me personally, my brothers, when y'all bring y'all lady around, she's not pretty and she's not ugly. She's my sister. Like, I don't even look at her like that because at the end of the day,
I'm not judging you.
Doesn't matter what she
doesn't matter. She make you happy. That's all I care about. As my man, she make you happy. Then that's all I should care about. Anything else?
We're not 30. I don't care.
I should never call and be like, yo, yeah, don't fuck with her. She don't look that good. Like, no, man. No. Like, I shouldn't be looking at your girl like that to say that.
And that's gay, too, telling another dude, yo, she ain't good enough for you. What's good enough for me then?
How you know it's good?
Like,
I think sometimes dudes do need that, though. Depending on the joint.
Need what?
Like, yo, shorty may make you happy, but it's certain niggas that don't really know what happiness is. Like, you don't get granted. Like, I'm your man. We not doing no freaky shit. So the freaky shit may make you happy, but some niggas need to hear like, yo, shorty just fucking you.
Mm-hmm.
She's not doing anything. She's really drying. She's sucking you dry.
Draining your energy.
She's taking your energy, and it's like, yo, you may think that it's good for you, but it's not. Like,
yo, let me ask you a question. Would you ever go to one of your mans and tell them the same thing you said, how shorty sucking? Yo, I would go to my man and be like, yo, shorty sucking you dry. Would you ever go to your man and tell him if he's violent? Yo, bro, that's a good female. You violent right
now.
Yeah, but that don't mean they're going to listen to us. And at some point, you just got to wash your hands with it. Because I can tell you a million times, if you're not listening, it's like, I'm not wasting my energy.
It's also different with your, like, most of your friends you've been cool with for 5+ years. You know them. You know, if I tell you this, it's not gonna mean nothing to you. Or I could tell you this, and I know you're not gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep preaching to you, and it no bullshit. It's sometimes your man will tell you it themselves, like, yo, I know she a good girl. It's just I can't.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think you should mind your business in that situation? Or you just saying, yo, that's my man, fuck it, let him get one up, because that's my man?
I say this.
You know what I
Don't
do?
talk to me about it because I'm not. I
Facts.
don't want to have that conversation.
Yes, I don't want to have the conversation.
I'm not participating.
Because you can't be out here complaining if you doing X, Y, Z.
You know what's
There'll be a lot of people.
Don't tell. I don't want to.
Mad. Oh, she's not doing this for me. But you're cheating.
I can't. How can I talk to you about?
Look,
it?
as the
I'm not saying anybody be cool with
put it like this.
No,
like
yeah, I'm
single,
just
speaking.
as a single friend, if say I know you have say one of y'all having trouble with like being faithful to the drink that y'all love and y'all trying to marry. If I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to a party with a bunch of sluts, and I know you trying to stay on the straight and narrow path,
Yeah.
I'm not like, yo, let me bring this.
Yeah, I'm not
gonna even hit you up.
But I'm even
Because
even forget about that.
I don't want to be involved with your cheating.
Even if you my man and
That's
I
why
know
like
you're in a relationship, I'm not asking you to do none of that because you're putting the person in the situation, and it's like
you know me. You know me. I'll tell you, if you have to cheat, you might as well leave her.
I'm not.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
No, because there's a lot of dudes that are like, oh, they're cheating for a specific reason because she's not checking off a box, like she's not doing something that they consider a high priority. So if that priority is not met, you have the right to leave because your priority is not met.
But see, this goes back into the conversation we had episode 1 though. Because if she's checking off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but she's just not checking off 9.
It depends on how high 9 is compared to the rest.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like because you could have something high as a priority, right? But if she's doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's gonna be hard to leave because you might find somebody that's gonna do 1. But they're not doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they're doing 8, 9. So you might have somebody that's not doing your main, the one thing that you feel like you need the most, or whatever the case may be. But if they're doing everything else, you kind of overlook it. And once again, it's dumb and it's fucked up. But we overlook it because we say, all right, I'm gonna just go get that from somewhere else.
But the whole thing
dumb,
is, you're already jeopardizing the relationship. So if you're gonna put yourself in position to jeopardize your relationship, you get caught, you might as well leave it.
Nah, I don't think you throw away your queen because it can't do what the knight does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's kind of like.
But you guys.
I get what you're saying.
It depends on what it is. If it's over some superficial stuff, get over it. It's not cheating. But if it's something that's really irking your nerves and makes you feel unhappy and it's never going to change, why are you staying with this person?
But
if you're not happy.
Here's
that's what I'm talking about.
Here's the devil's advocate part of it. How you know it's never going to change. Because change take time. Change don't come in 1 year, don't come in 2 years, it don't come in 3 years. Sometimes change can come in 5 years for somebody. Change can come in a month for somebody.
I believe in allowing somebody to change.
But at a time, I get where you're coming from.
But if it's something that's not in their nature, and you consider that, and that's how you feel love.
No, that's why I said after a time, I get what you said because it's like, yo, I'm telling you,
but
this is what's up.
It could also be they might not need to change. You may need to change.
That too.
It may be because
you have to make a big change. Somebody has to make a big change, or y'all got to split up. Because y'all gonna keep having conflict.
That person may be perfect, but you may not have fulfilled something that you need to fulfill.
I posted this on Instagram.
I'm not saying like I don't think you should just leave and give up on it just because you're not there yet. Because how do you may it is a selfish thing to do. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not giving this up so somebody else can take this prize, bro. Like I know damn well I'm not the only dude that's a fan of you. I know it's somebody out there waiting for something to go wrong with us to pick you up.
Oh, always.
So if I got a
nigga waiting for the rebound, waiting for the miss.
If I got a few more things I need to do, a few more accomplishments I need to hit, I'm gonna try to do that and keep you on the side. Like one thing I could say, like I never told the female I won't cheat on you. I won't embarrass you. I won't make you feel bad, but I never said I won't cheat on you.
I get what you're saying, and I wasn't saying like, oh, on some this early, I don't see what I like. Like if you've been complaining about the same thing for years, you have seen no change in this something that's stopping y'all from getting to that point of happiness, you may have to consider, like he said, either changing yourself or exiting. Because I posted on Instagram before a while back. Isn't like my words of advice. Like sometimes the people that we really want or think we want don't deserve us. You gotta look at that too. And just because you want a person, that don't mean that you're the person that's. Just because you think a person's for you, don't mean you're the person for them. You have to become the person for the person that you want for you too. It ain't one sided. So a lot of times we complain, like we create a paradox sometimes too. Like cheating, guy or woman. When you cheat on somebody, that's a hit to their ego and their confidence.
I was going to touch on what Vontae said when he was like, they don't, like, I'm going to cheat on you, but I'm not going to embarrass you. Bro, cheating is one of the most embarrassing things for women.
Even if nobody find out, it's still embarrassing.
Yeah, it's going to fuck with their ego because they're going to look at that female that you cheated with and they're going to say, what does she have that I don't have?
What do I
like? It's no way to...
You'll never know.
It's no way to...
You'll never know what happened.
But you create a paradox.
How?
But you create a paradox because now...
For the first half, you messed up.
But you create a paradox because you cheated on her. Now she feels like she lacks something, and now when you think she forgave you, you want her to get real freaky for you, but she don't feel confident no more. So now you're gonna go out and cheat again because she's not doing the things that she used to do, but she doesn't feel confident to do it.
But that's if she finds out.
But you can't be called a cheater if she don't find out.
That's
you can't embarrass her if she don't find out.
That's if I do cheat. 2, that's if she finds out.
But if she don't find
My
out,
whole thing is like, if I'm, and it's not even, you don't even have to cheat for it to be embarrassing. It could be anything that she may feel embarrassed about.
so how you gonna
What
tell
do you constitute cheating? You
embarrass
think just having sex is cheating? If you texting another woman every day, that's cheating.
That's
You're
just
cheating. Yeah, you're cheating emotionally because you're dedicating time to this person every
I
day.
wouldn't say emotionally.
Your attention.
It's entertainment. That's entertainment. Cheat. There's multiple ways you could cheat depending on the person.
Some people do look at cheating different. They live with certain different things.
You know what it is a lot too. We get in relationships without communicating everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching some on YouTube and it was like, yo, the girl was talking about like what's the most annoying thing about her relationship. She's like, the most annoying thing about her relationship is that once a month her man comes to her and they have a review. A review of
That's good.
like our relationship within the last month. What's things that I need to work on, what's things you need to work on, what's things that's going good, what's things that's going bad, shit like that. That's one of my favorite shows is Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon has that everything is a contract and an agreement and everything like that. It's more like a business thing, and it's funny because people hate it and it's annoying, but when he took it away, they realized that it wasn't no structure than what they had before. Everything was structured. Everything worked with these agreements. So everything was, once a month we have an annual review, or like probably every 2 months we have an annual review. What was wrong? People don't do that. And like it's the same as like getting into a relationship. You don't know what you can do in a relationship or not. So like the way, like we was talking about, like what we look at as cheating. I may look at stuff as cheating that the girl that I'm talking to may not. So I may look at cheating as me just like having sex with other joints or going out on date. I may look at that as cheating, but the girl may look at it like, yo, anytime you talk to another joint, you liking girls' pictures on Instagram, all that, you're cheating. If I don't know that, I might be cheating the first day. Maybe click, 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 hot eyes. I'm not thinking about fucking these girls, but to her, that's cheating. To me, that's not.
I think sometimes those conversations don't come up because you bring in negative energy. If we're having a conversation, we just get together and we're discussing, yo, what you consider cheating? That's bringing bad energy into something that we're starting. I don't want to talk about that.
But also, before you get into a serious relationship, when you start growing towards that, it's good to ask somebody what it is like.
No, when you're growing, but in the beginning stages, I'm not asking those questions.
No, I asked early, like, yo, what do you likes and dislikes?
No, that is different than having a conversation specifically about, yo, what do you consider cheating and what that? I don't want to have that because
I think that's healthy.
Like, I get what
You can have it, but I don't think you should have that in the beginning of something you're trying to start. That's like you getting a job and then you're having a conversation about getting fired. I'm bringing bad energy into something that I'm starting brand new.
Sometimes you need the knowledge though.
It's not really is bad energy depending on who you're looking at. Like you said, like if we start a job and you're talking about the ways you get fired. Me personally, when I start a job, I want to know how I can get fired.
Facts.
Why? Because I know if this is not on the list of the things that I can get fired for,
I want to hear that.
I get away with it, bro. I tell you, bro, I go to work and don't do shit. Can't fire me.
But so the first time you meet a girl, that's what y'all gonna talk about? That's what I'm saying. I
don't want to say the first time.
That's what I'm
we being
saying.
realistic,
It's gonna come out.
No.
Eventually,
if you let them talk,
you gotta
they'll
have
tell
the-
you that this guy did this and
You
I
gotta
did
have
that
the
cheating.
you gotta have the pros and the cons. You gotta get all that out.
Like
yeah.
you gotta talk. You can't just. You gotta talk about everything. Like
Can't be afraid to talk.
what's considered cheating. What's like what these people want from like what are things you do not want from me? What are things I expect from you? Like,
But where a lot of that get messed up at too is we live. I could talk about times that I'm in. So from the time that I've been dating girls to now, where a lot of that get messed up is people don't is not. We're not going into these relationships being truthful. We're going in finessing.
Yeah.
As girls, yo, I want him for his money. As guys, y'all just want her for this.
Yeah.
So when you're going in finessing, ain't nobody thinking about none of that. What do we talk? We're not talking about that because that's not my real intention.
A lot of relationships end up being a relationship because y'all just been chilling every weekend for the last 6 months, sleeping over each other's house. There's no real conversation of, yo, I want to take this to the next level. Y'all just look at each other one day like, yo, we together.
yeah, it's more so like a childhood relationship starts.
Adults' relationships is like that too. They don't have that sit down
That's not
conversation.
That's not how they're supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we more so talking from one group of people. All relationships start different.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it always when we have these conversations, it just always depends on the person. Because he's gonna start one way, I'm gonna start one way, you gonna start one way.
Yeah.
He's gonna start one way. We all gonna start a different way.
There's no perfect guideline to a successful relationship.
Because
there's
some
no
relationships,
mold or cookie cutter for a relationship.
because some relationships start off rocky and end off fire, and then some relationships start off fire and then end off crazy. So it's like, what's the real dialogue of a successful relationship?
Like, I don't know what's the real way to start it off, but I do think
Communication is key.
And friendship.
Key.
Communication and friendship. Those are very vital, paramount.
And not rushing. Like, if somebody telling you one of my problems was like always being asked, what do I want from a relationship? And at the beginning of it, I'm like, yo, I don't know. I'm like, it sounds crazy to say, and a bunch of joints may agree. Like with Shorty, is like, I'd be like, yo, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now. And it's like, oh, can I still talk? No, I don't want you talking to nobody else. I'm just trying to figure out what I want from a relationship right now.
I don't mean I don't want the relationship.
Yeah, I still want the relationship. I want to figure out what I want. And once I know what I want, I can tell you. So if we're talking for, and like I said, bro, give it 3 months. We talking for 3 months, as in like we in a relationship for 3 months, but it's like, yo, we boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't know yet if I want to look at like, yo, maybe I want to pursue further, or maybe I just want to be like, I just want it to be now. I just want like a sex relationship.
I think that's kind of hard.
It's hard, but
because for that you might as well just stay in talking stages. Because when you can't be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then after 3 months you like, nah, I don't really want this.
I want
less.
It was
just
easier.
stay into the talking stages and then build up.
Tell you something now. It was easier when you were in my shoes. Girls is a little different. You may find a girl that may be in the talking stage with you back in your day that'll stay just with you. That's a fact, bro. No, it's
Jesus' time.
Yo, shit should change. I'm 11 years younger than him. Should
But
change.
right
Now, bro, no bullshit. Like,
no, you're right. But there's girls. But there was girls back there that wasn't with it. There was girls back there like, nigga, I need an answer now.
Yeah.
So the times don't really have nothing to do with it, because you can find a female right now that's going to give you 3 months. You can find a
It's
female
hard.
right
I'm
now.
telling you, your booby right now is way harder.
No, it's not harder. It's where we're looking.
Nah,
That's
it's not,
what it
Nah,
is.
it's not that.
Yes,
Yes,
It's not
because
it is.
dudes complain
It's not
about,
that.
yo, I keep getting, you going to the same spot,
Bro, it's
posting
not.
the same type of pictures that's attracting the same women, and wondering why you're not getting a different female. Go to Barnes and Noble.
Nah,
go somewhere else.
It's not that, because I've never been in a relationship with a girl that I met offline.
We're not talking about you.
Well,
We're talking
that's
about
what I'm
But
saying.
this
Vontae.
is
You
you
can't
gotta
just-
listen. You gotta listen to
But
what I'm
most of
saying.
the women you
Listen
meet
to
in the same spot, right?
No, hell no.
No, I was just saying you
No,
can't
I'm
base
saying-
everything off of
Nah.
just what you went through. I'm
No,
talking in a
this
grand
is-
scale.
This is what I'm saying. Like, if I don't talk to black friends, bro. Not saying none of y'all do, but like the joints I talk to, I know for a fact there's other dudes on them. So if I'm telling you like, yo, I want something with you, but I don't know what it is right now, I want to keep talking and building our relationship till I know what that is.
Mhm.
I could say that in a joint and be like, cool, but I'ma still talk to other niggas.
Yeah, because you're literally telling her, I don't know. I could be with you for 3 months and then I can tell you I don't want to be with you. That's
Yo.
wasting her time.
How's that a waste of time?
Because you're
Because
not
you leave her
her.
on limbo.
You're not her man.
You leaving her
You
in
leave
limbo.
her on a limbo.
You want relationship loyalty, but you're not
Yo, if I'm
putting
being,
on a relationship.
if I'm willing to be loyal to you at this time,
All right, so
you could do the same thing. It don't have to be 3 months. It just don't. Yo, it could be the next day. I could be saying it's 3 months, but it could really be the next day, next couple hours. It just you like that's just such a weird question to ask. Like, what do you want from this? In all honesty, you do not know what you want from a relationship,
You can say I just want to build. I just want us to build.
and that's basically what I'm saying. I want us to
So
build.
that, but that sounds better than you saying, "Yo, I don't know what I want." So
But the reason it's
no,
just,
that's what I'm trying to get you.
once
Because
you hit it with the yo, I just want to build to what?
I want to build to have a good
I
relationship.
want to see where this goes.
That's
You
it.
want to get married? You want to have kids? That they're gonna keep going
No,
down that
I
line.
no,
wanna see
we
where
have
this
to.
goes. We have to,
We have to see
steps.
where this goes. There's steps to this. So once we
And that's-
get past step
that's-
1, then there's step 2, then there's step 3.
That's basically all I want. From a girl.
But that's different from saying, "Yo, I don't know what I want." Because now when you hit them with the "I don't know what I want," is like, well, if you don't know what you want,
How you know you want me?
then how you
Why
know
am
you
I
want
here?
me?
That's something I had to figure out.
Facts.
Like,
No,
not-
that's
not to
that's
say-
what all I was trying to get you to. Like, choice of words that we use, and all of us do it. But
And that's
choice
why-
of words that we
Yeah.
use is big.
Mean what
And
you
that's
say,
why,
say
like,
what you
when
mean.
we was talking to you, was like, yo, we was talking about you, was like the way I talk, like, stop and pause for a minute.
Mhm.
That's where I get that from, because I'm learning, I'm still educating myself on a lot of different shit. So it's like I'm starting to learn how to answer.
I could
things
tell
differently.
when you about to pause. I'd be like, "Yeah, my nigga's thinking right now."
That's that Obama.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, like,
but the choice, like one word can change a whole phrase and make it sound different.
that's a fact.
So it's like when you hit them with the "I don't know," they're gonna take it as and
and
chicks
also,
ain't wasting time.
also
Like
depends. It also
you at an age where like people's figuring out, yo, I'm about to be 30, yo, I'm trying to settle down. I ain't out here wasting 3 months on somebody telling me, yo, they don't know what they want. Like and us as men saying we don't know what we want, like you saying, yo, I don't know what I want from this.
I don't look
You
like,
know what you saying.
it
but
comes
to
up
them,
different. It's like
It's
how-
like,
how
what
is
you
he
mean?
gonna-
How
how
you
can
a
he
man
read
and
us?
you don't know? They'll say shit like that, like how you a man and you almost 30 and you don't know what you want. It's like,
You
damn,
can't leave.
I know what I want. I'm talking about this aspect.
I want to make
don't
sure
know what I want.
what it like I want it with you. I want to make sure it's right with you. Like,
To sum it all up, how you convey your message is always contingent upon the person that's receiving it. Because some people can understand what you're saying that other people won't.
That's
No,
why
that's
I hate.
So,
That's why I hate having serious conversations over text.
yeah, because you
I hate
can't
it.
bro, it's-
because you can't
I hate
determine
it.
connotation.
Yeah, I
it be
hate
over. Not
Yeah.
even, bro. Sometimes it be in person. Like, you would think that, yo, I said this shit clear as day. Bro, I remember I had arguments like that. Like, yo, you say something clear as day.
And they
Walk
take it
out
how
the
they
room,
want
go
to.
get some juice, walk back. Yo, what's wrong? Nothing.
Yes. Yo, you said
Yo, you
that.
sure? All right, I'm about to start playing the game. I find it funny how
I hate that.
I thought it was not wrong. and you be like, yo, that's not what I meant.
Like I'm just saying it like this. It's not even nothing crazy.
Clear
It's like,
communication and comprehension is what both sides need to bring to the table. And
this was a real simp podcast this time around.
yeah,
We
facts.
was on a sympathy shit.
yeah,
We needed some Carl Thomas in the back.
That was that
No.
champagne.
the champagne.
But that
They
shit,
ain't
yeah,
drinking
that
that shit no
champagne.
more.
But
That champagne had us real sympathetic.
we like to thank y'all for joining us on the second episode. We have a lot more. We're giving y'all a lot of content. Continue to rock with us. Continue to grow with us. Battle rapper to my left.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for the comments, for the views, for the support on episode 1.
Yo, and if y'all got any suggestions on the name, hit us up.
Yeah,
Hit us
Do
up,
something
man.
sexy.
we open everything, man.
Hit
We're
us
trying to
up.
have a name by episode 11.
Word. If it come before that though,
Yeah,
Yo,
that's the cutoff.
Can I ask you something real fast? Like I wanna I'm really into books. I wanna start a book club. I want to start a book club page, man. I want people to follow me, send me some books and shit.
got some books for you.
You got some books?
Yeah, I got some books.
Send them through, man. We gonna start the book club,
I
man.
got like 4 or 5 books. Word. Good
probably-
joints.
Yeah, I think I fuck with the books.
With that being said, thank you.
It was
Have a blessed whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this.
Nighttime.
Love is love.
Peace.